Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is brought to you by you. If you want to learn how to support our show, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. Welcome, everybody, to episode 76 of Punching Up, Last Stand Media's weekly Nintendo podcast. I'm your host, as always, Brad Ellison. Joining me are my two lovely co-hosts. We're going to start with Mr. Gene Park, the Washington Post. Gene, nice turtle shirt. How are you?
Yeah, I love the turtles. Pretty good. It's a crazy weekend here in DC, or week in DC. A lot of people are texting me, asking me if I'm under curfew. Thanks to the sweeping federal law enforcement all over DC right now, because Trump wants to show that crime is going to be down. And, crime is down in DC since 2023, which was an all-time high. So it's like, so honestly, like, a lot of people are like, oh my God, it's a fascist state. And I'm like, Trump is doing things his own way, but I mean, the fact of the matter is that DC has a lot of crime.
Right.
And then the curfew is not for me. I can do whatever the hell I want whenever I want. The curfew is for kids. People. I think under 18. I think even under 17 or that's 17 and under.
Like, that's where I grew up. We had a curfew when I was like under 17 or 18, something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
you don't want fucking 10-year-olds walking around at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. That is DC, though, and I don't want to like stereotype DC. This is not everywhere in DC, but I have been jumped 3 times in DC.
Holy shit!
Including being robbed once. They took my phone and my wallet. They just ran off. And these are kids. These are high school kids or younger. Because they're in gangs or they got a dare or they're just looking out for fun or whatever like that. I got my ass beat a couple times, like 3 times, man. It sucks.
Damn.
So it's why I don't take the subway anymore. We have a pretty good subway system here in the metro, here in DC. It's on time usually, not always, but it's in the United States, so nothing's ever on time, right? But comparatively speaking, it runs pretty good. It's pretty clean. But there's a lot of people down there who hang out and just rob people and attack people. So I just stopped using it. So I just Uber everywhere if I need to go somewhere, and I'll only walk during the day. So anyways, welcome to our Nintendo podcast where I talk about crime statistics.
This all started with nice turtle shirt, Gene.
We went off quite on the tangent there.
Yeah. But I mean, that's living in DC. It's crazy, sure enough, you do see, dudes in bulletproof jackets just walking around. Damn. I don't know how long they're going to keep this up for, man. That's a lot of money to be spending just to have law enforcement walking around. So that's why this probably isn't the best idea.
Well, the United States likes to burn money, so whatever.
Totally. Just like to burn money on dudes with guns, basically, Yeah.
All right. Also, Micah Moriarty. Hello. I don't know. My brain froze there for a second. Micah Moriarty, nice hot dog earrings. And what does your shirt say? It just says here. I can see.
It says, I'm just here for the hot dogs.
Dude, you're getting like a hot dog set bonus right now. I love that.
I got the pillow that Dave Solar said.
Oh shit, the 3-piece set bonus? Wow.
Oh yeah, I like to hold the pillow while we do the shows. Yeah. It helps me with fidgeting. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of my favorite shirts to wear in summer. I love it. It's what is it for? It's on Life is Good. It's that brand. Which, fun fact, those guys did my high school graduation speech. What is it? Commencement ceremony? Whatever the fuck that's called. Yeah, the 2 guys that formed that company did the speech at my high school graduation, and they were throwing frisbees to the crowd, like back and forth while they were talking.
Frisbee's fun.
It was pretty fun.
I like frisbees. When you throw a frisbee just right, it feels good.
Oh yeah, and then like 1 out of 10 throws is like perfect.
Yeah.
And then the other ones are just like fucking
it's like a curly dick throwing it out there, just just gone, man. It's crazy. But yeah, hey, welcome to our Nintendo podcast. If you would like to support us, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. We could not do it without you guys, all your support over there. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. If you want to get some merchandise, go to laststandmedia.store. Micah will send it out to you personally, so which is always lovely. Put her to work, make her work that sweatshop. And yeah, everyone seems to be doing good right now. I'm very happy about that. Lovely. Let's get into some more questions first, though, before we talk about Nintendo. It's from Daniel Ross. Hey, Up Punchers. Can you confirm when official Nintendo partner The Rizzler is going to guest star on the show? Many thanks.
No kidding. He's doing so much Nintendo promo. It's crazy.
I know. How do we get him, dude? We should.
I know. Can we afford him? Like, what's his day rate?
Oh yeah. What's his deal? Maybe we tell his parents we'll like buy him lunch or something. I don't know.
That's the thing. It's like, what's this kid commanding for an hour of his time?
Yeah, he's like 9.
You know?
Yeah. What could we give him, like some V-Bucks or something? Will that suffice? I don't know.
I don't know. They feel like a real deal now. This is like for the wedding, Colin and I joked around of like, oh, it'd be really funny to get like Hugh Bonneville from Downton Abbey to like officiate the wedding.
Yeah.
And then like I Googled him at that point, and like his appearance fee for like a very short amount of time was something like $25,000. It was something nuts.
And that probably doesn't include
like,
travel and staying and everything.
Exactly. I mean, you know. But it was just funny to be like, holy shit, yeah, when you actually put it in perspective, what it costs to get a celebrity.
Yeah.
Even just like a fucking Downton Abbey celebrity. I know it's a big show, but like, come on, man.
Yeah. I hope
That's
the Rizzler
crazy.
stays relevant for a long time.
Dude,
it's going to be weird when we get into
20 years.
I know, when we get to like the teenage years and whatever, it's going to be weird. Because will he still be a cute, like, obese child? I don't know. Will we start feeling bad for him, or
He's
is he
probably
getting
gonna
into drugs?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, all these child stars end up becoming ruined, you know? I mean, look at poor Justin Bieber, you know? Like,
yeah.
You know, even I made fun of Justin Bieber.
Okay.
No, he's not. He's
fine. He's fine.
He's about to crack, you know? It's terrible. Look at poor Britney Spears, you know? And she's my age.
Yeah,
she's my age, you know? What we do to these child stars, we just chew them up and spin them out and we expect them to be normal for the rest of our lives. Anyways, welcome to our Nintendo podcast.
Yeah. We got to talk about the Rizzler more, because
we are talking about the Rizzler.
I don't know. He seems pretty like everyone kind of likes him.
Everyone likes him, but you know, but who knows what's going on behind the scenes? You know, that's the thing. Like,
what's gonna be his scandal? Yeah.
Well, this is okay. So, do you guys remember Fred, the YouTube phenomenon?
Yes, the guy that would talk an annoying voice all the time.
Well, did you know that prior to that, he had a YouTube channel called JKL Productions, and it was him and his 2 friends, and they all made videos. And my sister and I loved that channel. Mm-hmm. Later, Fred, Lucas Cruikshank, took off and did his own thing, and he became the famous one. This is kind of happening with the Rizzler, because I feel like the Costco guys are kind of falling off, and the Rizzler is now the star. If you've never seen the JKL Productions videos, by the way, they had some really funny ones. Like, they're extremely this like early YouTube, what the hell is this? But they were really funny, probably previous to Fred. But it's like, I feel like that's what's happening here. I'm watching it happen all over again, that one of them's the breakout star, and it's not Big Justice, and it's not the weird dad, it's the fucking Rizzler.
Yeah. I don't know. The Rizzler just has some kind of like charisma, or as the kids say, aura about him that pulls you in. You're just like, damn, this kid is fascinating. I don't know what it is, but he's got something, dude, that makes him interesting. But I would love to talk to the Rizzler just about like fucking what 9-year-olds are up to. What are you playing? Yeah, what fruit snacks do you like? And all that kind of stuff.
Dude, yeah, Welch's fruit snacks. Actually, the Target brand was my favorite for a while.
Yeah. Dude, Gene, you should try to make it happen. You're in a proper establishment. You can interview the Rizzler, maybe about something.
You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, because if you can become his friend, all right, if you can become his friend, then we can get him on the show for free.
That'd be funny if I bring Colin and Micah to see the Rizzler.
I would be there in a heartbeat.
That's just what I'm here for, to introduce these people, to introduce Colin and Micah to B-tier internet celebrities.
Yeah.
Although I think the Rizzler is fairly A tier by now, because I'm sure he costs a lot of money to
Dude,
have,
he is
have an appearance.
for sure A tier for internet celebrity.
Yeah.
He's A tier.
Like he's being sponsored by Nintendo, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Like that's like Brie Larson and the Rizzler.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that picture of him gaming with Nathan Fillion, and it's like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, he was playing like Mario Kart against Norman Reedus and shit.
Yeah, why did every celebrity go pay homage to the Rizzler by playing Mario Kart with him? That was an insane. I couldn't even follow what was going on. I was like, why is it like Ozzy's last concert, but everyone's like, everyone's just showing up to pay their respects to the Rizzler, and play some Mario Kart.
Dude, I hope he's in Kojima's next game. And he's like Sonny hysterical. From MGS4 or something, Gene. Just kind of like there cooking eggs the whole game. That'd be amazing. God, or he could be your doll man. That'd be good shit too.
Actually, yeah. If he becomes like the Sonny replacement, like the Sonny callback, that'd be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. There's potential there. All right.
Eggs now.
This is from Loom Doom. Hey, Punchers. I've noticed that Punching Up appears to be the only LSM podcast of the big three console manufacturers without a sign-off for write-ins. For example, Defining Duke has and have a insert phrase kind of day, and Sacred Symbols has insert phrase and listen. As an avid listener / watcher of Punching Up, I can't help but feel left out that this show does not have a sign-off for write-ins. Thus, I propose 3 potential sign-offs for consideration. Number 1. Don't mind me as I insert phrase and pump my fist. Number 2, keep on insert phase and breaking bricks. Number 3, I'll punch up and insert phrase. Thanks, and keep on clowning on Expedition 33 Glazers and breaking bricks. I don't know, dude. That's not something we can decide. That's more of just the write-ins deciding that kind of stuff. That's up to you guys, not us. It's always some Gooner shit, though, I will say. Usually that's like the closest thing we have aligned with us. But I don't know. Step your game up, writers. Come up with something funny, I guess. It has to be organic. It can't be forced.
Exactly. Yeah, it's because usually it's like one person will write in with something and then people are like, yo, and then the trend takes off. So it's starting to happen. We get a lot of goontastic, intros.
Yeah, I really like the Goombas. Someone referred to as Goombas.
Yeah.
That's a great name for
that's
our,
us. Yeah,
our
Goombas.
fan base.
Yeah, Goombas. Yeah, Goonerbuzz. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. Because
it's still like Italian centric, right? Goons, right? So it's still within the culture, the appropriate culture.
Slightly offensive to some, still perfect.
Exactly. Yeah.
We want to be semi-offensive, just a dash of it. All right, and this is from Vonoran. Hey, Punching Up. This past week I had to. This is a little sad thing, so be prepared. This past week I had to put to sleep my cat Milo of 19 years.
Man. 19 years.
Of Last Day Media, you often talk about your cat, Jack, so I figured I'd direct my question towards you and the Punching Up crew. To grieve, I've been playing Spiritfarer, Monster Hunter, and Baldur's Gate. Each of these games have elements of a cat companion in one form or another. That being said, there is a plethora of games with dog companions, but not so many games that offer cats as companions. This leads me to ask, how come? Furthermore, do any of you have any game recommendations for overcoming grief or your go-tos when things are down? Apologies for the dreary topic. However, I deeply appreciate the banter you guys provide on Nintendo and all random tangents. All right, let's start here first, though. Very sorry for your loss. That sucks.
Yeah, man.
It sounds like your kitty had a nice long life, though.
That's a long life. 19 years is nice. That's some good damage.
That's all you can really ask for. A long life with your pet. In terms of cats being companions in games, why do you guys think so? Why do you think that's not as common? I immediately thought of Gravity Rush with Dusty as your cat companion. Monster Hunter, also the Palicos are just cats essentially that hunt with you,
and they're customizable too, at least in
and they talk to you and stuff.
Rise and Wilds,
they'll resurrect you if you get knocked out.
They fight with you. It's so cool,
fight,
dude. My little Jack on Monster Hunter Rise would have like a little rocket ship that he would just like attack with the
exactly
monsters with. So cool. I was always like, hell yeah, Jack, there you go.
But I don't know why cats aren't usually as much as companions as dogs in games. Maybe because dogs are more like, not that cats aren't companions in real life or anything like that, but dogs are more like workers, I would say, in a lot of regards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I mean, just thinking from a practical standpoint, and I love cats, but when I'm out running errands, I might see someone bringing their dog with them.
Mm-hmm.
I never see anyone bringing a cat with them.
Right.
You know, it's one of those, like, it's a lot more challenging to train a cat to like a leash. It's more challenging to train a cat to like some sort of carrier, generally speaking. Whereas dogs are often more just like, hell yeah, bro, let's go. So in terms of like a game and that the creature's coming with you, because of course in cozy games or like farming sims, it'll be like, yeah, have a cat in your house. It's like, cool, I got a cat on my farm. But for like bringing it around town with you, you just don't really see people bringing cats around super often.
Right.
I think you bring up a great point. Dogs are more workers, right? There's no cat sledding,
right?
You know,
you don't necessarily
amazing. You know, if you just got a massive amount of cats to just drag your ass across the snow. You know.
Yeah, you don't take cats hunting
how many
with
would
you.
It take?
Usually,
but they are tidy. They are weaker. You know, they are just as much a hunter as dogs are. But dogs like will take a dude down. Whereas a cat will, you know, probably bleed you out, but you know, a little different. There's Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah, his spider cat.
There is an outfit where you can have a little cat in your backpack, and that is awesome. And he's an orange cat, just like Jack. So I played the hell out of that version too. Oh man, I think I want to install Miles Morales now. That's cool.
Well, and having just played Rido Remastered, you have a cat companion in that, which is pretty fun. And he's kind of cute, and he hangs out with you the whole game.
Yeah, that is nice.
Of course, Persona 5. I mean, you
Morgana.
Know, you got Morgana. Morgana screams at you constantly, but you know,
looking cool, Joker.
Always tell me to go to bed. And he's like, no, you can't study. Go to bed. And it's like, I'll throw you out the window. Like, get out of here.
Yeah. Morgana's bossy.
Very bossy.
Let's see. Any game recommendations for overcoming grief or your go-tos when things are down?
I mean, like my all-time go-to game when I'm really upset, I mean, like deeply, deeply upset, is Minecraft. It's just like so fucking cozy. And you just get, there's no objective, there's no expectations. Because it's funny that they mentioned Spiritfarer, because that's a game I've owned for a while, but I haven't gotten to it yet, because every time I want to start it, something bad happens in my life, and I'm like, I don't want to be sad right now. So like I kind of do the opposite. It's like I don't want to play something sad when I'm sad. I just want to go get lost in a world. And so like Minecraft was perfect for that.
Yeah. Great pick. Gene, anything for you?
Gosh. Just any game, basically. The Yakuza games, because they're so immersive, you know. I can pretend I'm in Japan and just walk around. So anything that's really, really immersive, I think, that really takes you away, you know. And open world games, you know, for me, when I grieve relationships, I always play Mortal Kombat for some reason. It's not because I'm feeling particularly violent against a person I just broke up with at all. It's just, but the violence in general pleases me greatly.
It's just a way to get your aggression out, I guess, or whatever.
Resident Evil 4, you know, my second favorite game of all time, basically. Just popping the heads of zombies is just so much fun. And I'm talking about the original one, not the remake. I actually think the popping heads of the original one is still much better than the remake, honestly. A lot more satisfying. But in terms of mourning, I don't know. I lost our family cat Sophie last October. She was with us for 17 years. Really our first family pet. And that was tough. That was tough to deal with. I don't know. I just played anything really. I did kind of avoid cat-based things. I don't like playing or interacting with things that remind me of the thing that I'm mourning over. That's the issue. So like Mortal Kombat is not very relationship heavy. It's probably why I play Mortal Kombat, you know.
Right.
So for me, I would avoid cat things. So it's interesting for you that you're kind of diving into the cat media. Cat Quest is a fun game.
Yeah.
And there's Stray, which I didn't really like that much.
Yeah, I never played it.
Yeah, but Big Kitty or Little Kitty Big City is another fun like open world like puzzle game that's with a black cat. But yeah, I think Monster Hunter is great though.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably my favorite cat companion in games for sure.
Yeah. When I'm like sad or depressed or something like that for a game, I really like you, Mike. I really like to get lost. I mean, I guess both of you guys said that, just lost in the world. And I remember like Final Fantasy 11 was really good for me at that time because I could just get completely absorbed in that world. So really, you just need something to distract your brain essentially from all that kind of stuff, and could be different for any person and for any reason why. It's for a lot of me for it is just kind of like vibes, the locations you visit, the music, all that kind of stuff just makes you feel a certain way. So different for everybody. But shout out to Milo, your cat. Rest well, kitty.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's talk about some Nintendo news. Nintendo put out a new thing called My Mario Products. And let me read here. This is from their website. This is from Nintendo Co.'s Japanese website. My Mario, a series of Mario-themed products to be released from August 26, 2025. So we're coming up to Mario's 40th anniversary this year. Holy shit. So it looks like Nintendo's putting out some more merchandise. This one looks much more like younger child centric. But we got a couple of things here. We got stuff that looks like they got some storybooks, some wood block sets. There's 2 wood block sets. Mario wood block set, 3 pieces. Mario and Friends wood block set, 30 pieces. We have Hello Mario, which is a board book. It says a board book that parents and children can enjoy together, 1 page at a time, opening Mario's mouth or turning his face around. There's also an app coming out, a free smart device app and Nintendo Switch software that children can play. Initially, by pulling Mario's face or turning it around on screen, Mario will react in various ways based on the player's input, allowing parents and young children to play together and enjoy each reaction they see. That reminds me of the Mario 64 title screen that we all remember.
Mm-hmm.
Something here that says visual content. In this series of stop-motion short video, Mario shows a variety of expressions and movement. Each video is approximately 1 minute long so that young children can enjoy them. The videos are planned to be released on the My Mario official website and other channels. The first one is called It's Me, Mario, Stop Motion Shorts, price free. Wow, look at that. And there's going to be other stuff they said is like apparel, general goods, plush toys, and stuff like that. So just some new merch coming from Mario aimed at younger audiences, which I think is smart. Indoctrinate those children with Mario earlier on, get them addicted to the Mario man. Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Micah, looking at this list, see anything here cute on here?
Oh, I mean, the wood block set is just so charming. I love the like silhouette figures of them. They are so cute. And just as a kid, I don't know, to actually be able to hold those little icons, like the fire flower, the star, the shell, it's so cute. It's so
go
cute.
crazy for this as a kid, man.
Dude,
for sure.
Exactly. Like, I don't know actually when these books came out. Did you guys have the I Spy books when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Okay. There was nothing I loved more than those I Spy books. And if you're not familiar with those, listeners, they are these picture books for children. And essentially every page is just like a clusterfuck of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like you're supposed to look for, they give you a list of things to try and find. But it was like all these miniature items. And as a kid, I loved miniatures. Also, there's some really cool pictures online of like behind the scenes of how they made those books. It's really cool. But this just reminds me of that feeling of like, oh man, I always wanted to just reach into that book and touch like the tiny little unicorn figure and all that type of stuff, and to reach into the game and grab something from it. Mm-hmm. So if I was a little kid and I had this block set, I'd be going fucking nuts.
Yeah. I linked you guys something else. It has a lot more of the merchandise. This is one I'm looking at is like for like babies and stuff. They have like a little Mario blanket that's very cute and stuff like that. A Rattler with stars, the mushroom, a Mario like onesie and all that kind of stuff. Really cute stuff for that, for children and everything. Nap blanket. Very nice. There's a spoon and fork set. Wow.
Oh, dude, I want this.
Yeah, this is all cool shit. So, there's a snack cup that is like the question mark block. It's almost like a little bento. That's cool. Really cool shit. Love that. Gene, anything on there that looks awesome to you?
I want every single thing.
You want it all? Yeah.
Literally all of it. The TV show looks adorable. That's a really cute Mario. This is the kind of stuff that I'm always talking about. This is why this idea that Nintendo is for children is silly, because the people who buy this are adults with children.
Yeah, it's like Disney stuff.
Yeah, it's for families, and this is what Sony sees and realizes that they don't have,
Right.
What IP in Sony can replicate any of this besides Astrobot?
I was gonna say just Astrobot. They'll try Knack or something.
Yeah.
Oh God, Knack. Yeah. No, Gene, that's a great point, because I always like to counter that there's a big difference between appropriate for all ages and kid-centric. Like there's a big difference between a game that is just appropriate and a game that is made for kids. That's really simple. It's the difference between like Princess Peach Showtime and like Donkey Kong Bonanza. There's nothing inappropriate in Bonanza. A kid could have a blast going through that. But like Princess Peach, very simplistic, kid-centric. Donkey Kong Bonanza, a little more challenging, but still appropriate for all ages, and anyone could have fun with that.
Yeah, it's the difference between Toy Story, a classic movie or a classic Pixar film, versus, dude, I don't know, man, something dumber,
Caillou. Everyone hated Caillou. If you're not familiar with that, Caillou was a children's show when I was a kid, and parents hated it. Like parents fucking hate Caillou, I think. Parents fucking hate Caillou. They still do. He's a whiny brat. But as a kid,
the scuffed Charlie Brown kid.
Yeah.
He's bald.
He's like a fake Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I loved that show. If you Google though, like parents hating it, it is hysterical. And my mom herself hated it. Completely different, like you said, from Toy Story, which my mom loved to watch with me.
Yeah.
Versus this shit.
Yeah, it's the difference between Caillou and Charlie Brown, which is for all ages. Peanuts.
Yeah,
right?
Oh yeah, Peanuts is fantastic.
Yeah, elderly people love Peanuts and Snoopy just as much. Like Snoopy is eternal, Like everyone's like down with Snoopy. But Caillou, I never heard of Caillou at all. That's the thing. In all my life, it's because it's not for me. It never reached my eyes and ears.
Oh, Mario is for everybody. Too. He fucking sucks, by the way. As a kid, I loved the show. As an adult, I see why everyone hated it. Like, you watch 10 seconds of that show, you're like, oh my God, he's the worst.
Yeah, let me read you this review really quick from like IMDb. 1 star. Caillou is one of the worst kid shows of all time. Y'all should know why. But for those who don't know, I will explain why everyone hates Caillou and the ultimate reason why it shouldn't have existed in the first place. Number 1, he throws fucking tantrums when things don't go his way. Number 2, he thinks he's super intelligent when in reality he's a little dumbass. Number 3, whenever he needs to be extremely punished for his crimes against the household, they just let him go unharmed, telling him he's a really good boy. Well, guess what, Boris and Doris? He's not. Oh, this goes on for a long time, but I'm not going to read all this shit. He's really heartless, real. They said in all caps. Jesus. All right.
He does really like seeing it as an adult. It's like, man, this kid sucks. He does. Like, he throws tantrums. He's realistic, but it's not like Bluey, where the point of the show is that like they're good parents. It is just like, no, he's a fucking hellion, and the parents are just like, oh well,
yeah,
that's our kid.
Who cares?
Like, it's okay.
We don't need to discipline them.
No.
Fucking little bastard. Now I hate him. I hate him because he's a Charlie Brown looking ripoff.
Oh no!
There's only room for one bald kid like that, all right? And it's Charlie Brown.
If you ever get the gumption to watch a clip of Caillou on YouTube, you'll hate him even more once you hear his voice. It's horrible.
Jesus, is it English? Like from England? Sounds like it. Oh, I'm Caillou.
That's what no, I think it's American.
Okay.
If it's not American, maybe it's like Canadian. They definitely didn't sound weird when I was a kid. I'm gonna say I didn't notice, but that's like, it's not saying a lot.
Sure.
It's not saying a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the creators were French, but this was okay. It isn't. It says it's originally in either French or English, created for PBS. But I don't remember it being weird. I just mean like I don't remember it being like Peppa Pig British or anything.
That's why Trump shut down PBS, dude. Have you seen this shit? Yeah, he's like, it's out of here. Defund it. Okay. Back on track real quick. This is from Tim Chatin. I don't know how to say your name. Chatin. Hi there, punchers. Did you all see the My Mario Land of products Nintendo's launching first in Japan? I have a nearly 3-year-old, and this stuff looks perfect for her. Wood blocks that double as amiibo, an interactive board book, new stuffed toys, and other things like the Mario 64 Move Mario's Face app. Are there any toddlers in your life who would have fun with My Mario? Is this just the first of many initiatives leading up to the 40th anniversary of Mario? All the kids in my life are maybe just a little too old for this now, unfortunately. The youngest one I have, like my niece, the youngest one's 4, so I don't know if the teething ring will be necessarily right up her alley, but that's okay. But yeah, I think these are awesome. And do we think this is the initiative leading up to the 40th anniversary of Mario? Abso-fucking-lutely. They'll do something for it. I hope it's good. Please, God, be something somewhat interesting. The dream is to get at least Galaxy 2 on Switch 2, because they just left Galaxy 2 out. And Galaxy 2 is fantastic. Micah, is there any young bucks in your life that you'd want to share these toys with?
No, I don't know any children younger than 8, I think. Yeah, I think my sister's stepsons are 9 and 12, I think they are. So I don't know anyone younger than that. Yeah, Colin's nieces and nephews are, one of them's, 2 of them are off to college now, so I don't think they want the Mario blocks. And then the youngest one there, I think, is like in 8th grade. So still very much into gaming, but not into this.
Yeah,
no.
Just not for like, this is stuff mostly for toddlers.
Oh, absolutely.
Or marketed towards toddlers, which is cool. Like if you got a little baby, dude, you want to spend money on it, dude. If you have a baby, people are willing to spend so much money on clothing for that baby.
Exactly. Oh my God, I'd get Mario outfits and shit. Like that kid would be all gussied up in all the latest Nintendo clothes.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely, dude. What about you, Gene? Any youngins in your life that you'd want to get these for?
No, I have no children, obviously, and there's no kids in my life in general. Fuck kids. You know?
All right, fuck kids. Yeah. I like that.
There was a chatter in the LSF streamer yesterday, fucking asshole, who says, "Oh, Gene's as old as he is, and he's not married with no kids." I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I was hoping you didn't see that because I banned that guy.
Thank you for banning him. Thank you, I appreciate that. But I did see that, and it did hit my brain. But it doesn't really affect me because I'm like, yeah, no kids, no wife.
Yeah, not everyone has kids.
That's fucking great, you know.
Yeah. Saves a lot of money.
And not everyone.
You know how many women I'm fucking right now? No, I'm kidding.
Not everyone should have kids.
Oh, dude, right? People keep telling Colin and I to have kids, and it's like, I mean, Christ, I'm supposed to manage that.
That's insane.
I'm like barely hanging on. Okay, and all I have is 2 dogs that are very needy. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Colin can't work OBS. You think he can raise a child?
It's like, I don't want to do this shit.
Oh man, that's so funny.
But yeah, man, I'm super happy not having a wife, dude. Like, are you kidding me? Were you married during COVID? Like I can't imagine. I can't even imagine how that must have been like, you know?
Oh, dude, I mean, COVID's what broke up my ex and I. Because it really got to a point where I'm sitting in the apartment staring at him, and I'm just like, I can't fucking stand this man anymore.
There you go, man. Like, dude, during COVID lockdown, I was like, dude, I'm so glad I don't have kids and a wife, dude. Like, I would kill them. I would kill them. You know?
What's it called? Family annihilation? Is that what they call it?
I don't know. Yeah, why not? You know, I would like sign me up for that. You know.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm quite happy in my status right now. It's pretty cool, actually.
It's peaceful. It's nice.
Yeah. Peaceful. It's a peaceful life.
Staying in my lane, hydrated, driving.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
like I'm seeing someone right now, but it's not serious because I don't want it to be serious. You know,
sure.
Like I don't want to have to worry about anyone else at this point. You know,
sure. You live your life.
Yeah. But I do want these Mario products just for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys should get them, the woodblock ones, and put them in your background.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Is like you could get the wood blocks and like a couple command strips and like make a scene on a wall, for example. Like you could just do that up. I mean, it'd be very cute.
The woodblock set that comes with everything is 19,000 yen, 980. What is that in US dollars?
I'm gonna guess $15.
No, I think it's a solid $100. I don't know.
No, yeah, I think it's $135.
Oh my god! Oh, I forgot how yen works. I thought you said 1,000, like 1,900.
Oh yeah, no,
yen.
Yeah, 1,000.
I was thinking
19,000.
Oh yeah, 1,900. Oh yeah, 1,900 would be
That's
about
my
15.
bad. Yeah, I was like $20 Japanese. It's probably like $15 here.
The 3-piece set is only 2,900 yen. So you know.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one comes with Mario, a mushroom, and a block.
Cute.
Yeah. What else do you need? Well, I would want Peach and Luigi.
Yeah, Peach and Luigi. Yeah. You get Yoshi, the star.
Yeah, Yoshi too, of course. Yeah, the star, the flag.
The fire flower.
Yeah.
The music note, that's really sick. I like that. The bouncy
the music note,
cool.
to bounce on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool shit.
Hell yeah, dude. No, I might want this for sure. So
I have a like Mario Rubik's Cube, but I can't reach it from here. But it has I'm gonna
just get it.
But no, I don't want to get it.
What do you need, like a ladder to get it?
It's on the very top of the bookshelf. But on one side, it's like a P, like the whatever, the PAL thing, and then the other side, I think, is a music note. It's various things.
Cool.
It's one of I got that in either Loot Crate or Arcade Block.
Oh, I never got any of those things.
I used to do the unboxings for my channel.
Oh, okay.
Loot Crate started to suck eventually, and I switched to Arcade Block, which was awesome. And then it just became too much stuff. Like, it's way too much stuff.
Yeah, it is a lot of stuff.
Well, an Arcade Block gives you a shirt every month. They used to. I haven't gotten it in years now. But their gimmick was that you got a shirt every month. So I was racking up all these shirts, and it really was just like, this is way too much stuff. Like, too much stuff.
Speaking of buying too much stuff, Gene, look at this. I bought...
Yo, is that
it's Vincent. It's I forgot what it is. It's like they're inspired by the original art style.
Yeah. So Brad is holding up a Vincent Valentine, a very clean looking figure with a lot of detail on his clothes and looking really, really good.
I have Cloud and Tifa down there as well from the same line.
Yeah, and the original figures were awesome too. So.
Yeah, so I had to buy it because this was my original party in the original game, or my favorite party.
That's right. Yeah, it was Tifa and Vincent for me. You know,
it's like, definitely. How can you not?
Yeah.
I almost bought Sephiroth, but I was like, he's not going anywhere. I'll get him. I'll get them all eventually, but they're expensive. So
there's gonna be plenty of Sephiroths everywhere. You can't get rid of Sephiroth. He's everywhere. So.
Yeah, I will never be a memory.
Yeah, but by default,
By default,
he won't go anywhere.
All right, next news story we got right here. Dragon Age Remakes shut down allegedly. Now, this story comes from a very interesting source. Our very own Mr. Matty Plays. He had an interview with Mark Dara. I don't know how you say his last name. But this is what he said. In an interview with our very own Mr. Matty Plays, former BioWare executive Mark Dara said that they pitched the idea of Dragon Age remasters several times to EA, but were turned down each time. Dara also said EA as a company is against remasters overall, which is interesting because they did do Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and people seem to really enjoy that. I remember a lot of people played those when they came out, and people love Dragon Age 1, especially 2 mix, 3 mix as well, but still, there's potential there. What do you think about this, Gene? Do you think it's a mistake that they didn't remaster all these?
Huge bummer, man. Fuck. I didn't know that. So I've been wanting to. So congrats to our good friend Maddie, who got the interview. I think it's awesome, especially considering the hot water he was in regarding his Dragon Age Veilguard review, where that there were leak shots coming out and it turned out to be his, and it was an editor that he got rid of, thankfully, right? Wasn't his fault, and so I'm really happy to see. Him still having that connection, and people are able to take him in good faith. Yeah, that's a huge interview. So I still haven't seen that, but Back to your question, yeah, what a huge bummer, man. The Dragon Age games are trapped on the original Xbox 360 console through backwards compatibility. The PC version is not up to snuff for modern PC audiences. There's terrible controller support. Dragon Age Inquisition can also be tough to run too. Dragon Age 2, I would like to see that also. Same thing as the original one, and it's not a bad game. A lot of people, dunk on it for being like the worst one, and it might be. But Dragon Age Inquisition also has a ton of problems too, and it's also great too. What a huge mistake. That sucks. But I think it really goes to show how EA is only really thinking about scale, which is so funny because Mass Effect didn't fucking sell that much either. Everyone always thinks about, oh my God, Mass Effect though, Mass Effect. And then when you really look at the sales, it's pretty tiny, honestly, Fucking Ghost of Tsushima sold more,
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking Horizon has sold more than Mass Effect, People aren't going to be happy to hear that, but Horizon is a bigger franchise than Mass Effect, period, bar none,
Damn, can't stop Aloy.
Yeah.
Gene, I wonder if some of the logic behind this is they greenlit the Mass Effect Legendary Edition because they knew they were going to do another Mass Effect game. I wonder if they're like, no, we are completely done with Dragon Age.
Oh, man, dude,
we don't want it anymore.
I think they are, man, because Veilguard didn't do it. I liked Veilguard for what it was, but it obviously had a shit ton of problems. Of course, the writing included, the writing of the characters in particular. And it was absolutely 100% a product that was supposed to be a live service, and they just cobbled it together at the last minute to make it something readable. And it was. I think what you get is an admirable effort, but once you realize that the whole thing is just an effort that they had to try to cobble together, and then that kind of stinks up the whole project.
Yeah, I think that's what Avowed was too. At a point, it was supposed to be multiplayer.
Yeah, and you know what? So was Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye was supposed to be.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah, Mind's Eye was supposed to be this big Roblox like, Fortnite like, but they couldn't get that off the ground, so they were like, "Fuck, we gotta make something," and then so they made Mind's Eye, with even worse, lower effort. That's the difference. That's the difference between a game like Avowed and Veilguard and a game like Mind's Eye. At least Veilguard and Avowed were able to land a plane, even though the plane was shitty and not quite what it's supposed to be. They still landed the plane in the hangar. Mind's Eye doesn't even get out of the hangar, man. The plane just blows up before it takes off.
Micah, any thoughts?
I think that's probably what it is. That Mass Effect was supposed to be ongoing, and Mass Effect 4 or 5 or whatever is just going through a hard time, and they're probably like, I think we're done with Dragon Age, which sucks because Dragon Age Veilguard ended with another shitty cliffhanger, and it's like, dude, you're so stupid for ending it in that cliffhanger, dude. Like, it's so dumb. What do you expect, man?
What are you thinking?
Yeah, what were you thinking, man? The hubris and thinking that you're gonna have another shot at this? No, man.
Fucking hubris. Yeah. Micah, what are your thoughts on this? I don't really know what you think of the Dragon Age series.
I never played one.
Okay.
And then when Veilguard came out, I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And then I heard about it and I was like, never mind. I don't need... Here's the thing. It's like there are so many great games to play for me right now that it's like, well, what I don't need is something that's okay. I don't need dog shit story and okay gameplay. I got so many games on the docket that are great at both. So totally. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it someday because I heard the combat was kind of cool, but it definitely wasn't going to beat out other things on my list that were like way fucking better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
it's like okay, but it gets really repetitive and boring. Like
that's the other thing I heard is like, I heard it got repetitive, especially towards the end. So I was like, well, you pair that with a story I definitely don't give a shit about, and then what do I get? What do I got from that?
Yeah, the problem is that Veilguard's ending is actually really, really pretty great. Actually, like that's the part that they have planned out. They wrote the ending to the story, and so they got all the elements there, and it's satisfying. It's so good for longtime fans of the Dragon Age franchise. but like the 70% of the game to get there is it's pretty tough. It's there's some highs and some really low lows. That's the issue.
It's like the opposite of a Stephen King novel then, because instead of being 75% good and then like a weird ending, it's like 75% weird and then a good ending.
That's pretty much that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, like all of a sudden in the final act, you're just like, oh my god, where the fuck does this game come from? Like where does this writing come from? The characters, like even the bad characters that you don't like, end up becoming good. You know, probably because you got to know them better. You know, that's probably the other thing. Also, to Micah's point, she hasn't played the Dragon Age franchises because there hasn't been a good re-releases of these, you know.
Yeah, so that's true.
Why the fuck would Micah play the PC port of Dragon Age Origins? You know, like it doesn't even work on Steam Deck, you know.
Yeah, and that's something you'd want to do like a year before, whatever Veilguard came out or something like that.
Yeah. They didn't even do that. They didn't even do that for Veilguard, you know.
Nope. Veilguard's a weird game. I've played Dragon Age 1 and 2. I played a little bit of, what was the one called? Inquisition. I played a little bit of it and I wasn't crazy about it at the time, but
Inquisition was tough.
It's kind of in the category of, I just am never going to get to it because there's so many better games I just would rather play. Like, I'd rather play through like all those Elder Scrolls games I haven't played through yet and stuff like that. It's just like, I don't mean like even the game was free. I had it for free. It's like I realistically don't even know when I'd even get to it. It just feels like, it's too much better shit for me to play that I'll enjoy more, I'm sure. So sounds like Dragon Age is in deep doo-doo. Sorry, fans. Hopefully,
it honestly feels like it's just time to rebrand. Like if you want to continue making this style of games, like maybe start something fresh. Like, you know, keep up with the aesthetic and whatever, but like maybe it's time to make something a little fresher.
Yeah.
Ditch the name that's now associated with that.
Yeah, stink. It's like Mass Effect has stink on it as well. So.
Oh, I mean, I say this as a Mass Effect hater because I didn't like the first game.
Really? Okay.
And I never played it.
I liked the second one way more than the first one.
Yeah, I couldn't get more than like an hour in. I hated it. But I say this as like a Mass Effect hater. It's like, yeah, that's a stink cloud I'm not walking towards. But if you make a different outer space game, I might check it out.
Well, I think Mass Effect 1 is the best one. But so it probably tells me, because a lot of people who don't like Mass Effect 1 end up liking 2 and 3. But the people who don't like 2 and 3 like 1 the best.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Because it's the only RPG. It's the only RPG in the series. 2 and 3 are not RPGs.
I played it when it came out, Gene, so I don't really remember, but I just remember being kind of bored playing that game.
Part 1?
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be interesting to revisit it someday. My opinion might change on it.
It has the best writing because it's the only one that actually promises like a universe of interesting like politics and like alien races and stuff like that. And 2 and 3 just don't do much of that at all. You know, that's the issue. It's all about cyborgs and kill the cyborg. Oh my god, and kill the corporation. You know,
I like killing cyborgs.
As opposed to interesting like dynamics between the races and everything like that. Like that, it's not it stops being Star Trek and decides to become Star Wars the prequel trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Not even the prequel trilogy, the sequel trilogy. I'm sorry.
I make fun of Star Trek all the time, so that makes sense to me.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, and you know what, Gene? Because that's where I fell off of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Is just part of that game is that obviously you're inhabiting a new planet and you have to get to know the locals. And I am just really not into aliens as a thing. Like Star Wars is too weird for me. That's what I didn't like about Mass Effect. I was like, it's like fucking Star Wars. And I just wasn't into it.
It is trying to be Star Wars too. So.
Yeah, and I just wasn't into it. And I'm not anti-Star Wars. I just don't like it. And so when Xenoblade Chronicles X got to that point of like, we're interacting with the creatures, and I was like, I don't want this guy in my party. Look at him. It's fucking strange. Like, I'm 100% like the alien racist lady in Mass Effect. I'm like, I don't want that fucking thing near me.
You're Ashley.
Get out of here.
Yeah, the Turians. Is that the weird like fin head people?
Yeah. Everyone wants to fuck Turian, which I think is so weird.
Yeah, they're weird, dude. The only cool race is the Krogans, dude.
Krogans are dope. Krogans are the goats for sure.
Yeah, they're the best.
The guy from Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes, Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan. Oh fuck! I forgot his real name, Billy Corgan. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, fuck Billy Corgan too. I fucking hate that guy.
Oh man. Damn, dude. You know what? I was always annoyed in Mass Effect you couldn't be a Krogan, dude. That pissed me off.
I gotta Google this now because I don't know which ones those are. And if it's
they're like the weird reptile guys.
Yeah, they're the big buff guys.
Yeah,
but, you know, they're cool because that they had the genophage where scientists stopped them from being able to reproduce, which is fucked up.
Yeah, they're fucking sick.
I hate all of this.
Yeah. Okay, so if you don't like aliens, then yeah, nothing in Mass Effect 2 or 3 would even work for you probably too. So.
You know, because it's like I have my limits. It's like I have lines, okay, and it's like some of them are like, all right, that guy's kind of okay, and then it's like this one's fucking. Because it literally, I bounced out of Mass Effect 1 because there's some dude that really was just freaking me out, and I was like, I just can't look at this guy anymore. And I
awesome.
Just was like, I can't.
That's like me with Xenoblade 1, dude. It's like, I just can't look at this shit, dude. Your face is just fucked up.
How dare you?
Dude, Xenoblade 1 on Wii looked like dog shit.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
The Switch version, thank God, they fixed the faces, but on Wii, they looked horrible. Absolutely awful. This is a little funny thing right here. This won't be a big topic, but the Legend of Zelda movie has an X account now. And I saw that Genki tweeted this out, and they're only following 2 accounts, which are Sony Pictures and PlayStation, not following Nintendo or anything like that, which is so funny to me. And it's a Nintendo IP. I know Sony is producing it from the movie standpoint, but it's still just funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what that means, Gene? Nintendo's going third party. That's what it means.
That's what it means, yeah.
That's what it means.
It means it's a job title. Yeah,
that's right.
Zelda movies. Oh, it really is. Wow, it really is the official account. No kidding. Yeah. It's got the gold star. Okay. Yeah. No shit. And it really is only following Sony Pictures and PlayStation. That's crazy, dude. What the fuck?
We got to read way into this. We need to make a 15-minute YouTube breakdown of this. So
what does it mean?
Yeah, get Jimmy Champagne on the thumbnail, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's the
end of Nintendo. You know?
Yeah, and then Brad will just be like this.
Yeah.
You know? His hands on his head. Oh, soy face. You're like fucking Dustin.
Yeah,
ranking the Soulscapes. I haven't watched that video. I need to.
Dude, it's awesome. I watched it while I was packing orders. I don't even like Soulscapes, but I'm like, I'm gonna listen to my boys breaking it down. It was
it's a hit. Yeah. I'm excited to check it out.
But yeah, this means that Sony is buying Nintendo. So.
Yes.
So long, Nintendo. That's what it means. All right.
Give me 5 big booms from Nintendo because they're dead now.
All right. Next thing we got here, Pokemon Happy Meals are being pulled from Japan. So we've had these here. Some Happy Meals come with Pokemon cards and stuff like that. Japan is having theirs right now. I'm going to read this. In a recent promotion, McDonald's Happy Meals come with some Pokemon cards. However, it's so popular that McDonald's has pulled the promotion in a number of stores as they just couldn't keep up the demand. McDonald's has apologized for not being able to meet demand. And I've seen a bunch of pictures of people just leaving McDonald's food out. They literally just take the cards and leave the food.
That's horrible.
And it's like, aren't these just normal? These are just normal Pokemon cards, right? Are these not like, are these like special versions of Pokemon cards? Like, why didn't you just go buy a fucking Pokemon pack or something? You know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to ask that about Pokemon.
I don't know.
Because I know people get actually violent for this shit. So I don't know, man.
Dude. Yeah. This does surprise me that the link you shared from the, mildly infuriating subreddit of a photo from the Tokyo McDonald's of just all this abandoned food. It surprises me only because it's like, whoa, even the Japanese are losing their cool over this. Yeah. All right. Because it's like, if I've learned anything about Japan, it's very much about like respect and all that shit. And so it's like, even they are just like leaving all this food out.
Yeah.
Pokemon fans are not okay.
They're fucking crazy.
Or Pokemon resellers, I should say, because who knows how many of these people actually want
Pokemon
these cards.
Opportunists, yes.
Yeah.
Let me read you the top comment on this Reddit right here, Mike, of this ping. It says, "We could feed one Reddit mod with this." Very nice. So, yeah, dude. Pokemon continues to make people insane. I don't know. People love them Pokemon. I'm a Pokemon enjoyer, but not even close to that level. I'm like at a 3 compared to these people.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's someone... I want them to know that I've seen the comments. There's someone who comments on like every punching up video saying I say Pokemon wrong, and it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just gonna be so real with you right now. I'm gonna be like so fucking real. I've seen every comment you've left, and I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I do think Pokemon has become kind of like a way to. I mean, it is wrong, but
no, it's fucking wrong. But I'm a black woman from Massachusetts.
But
all
you're
right,
a black
let me
woman from
have this. All right,
like I think.
All right, like look, all right. I try to say Naruto correctly. I try, all right, but like with things I don't like. You know, you just gotta get it.
Well, and then people have been saying Pokemon for like decades now, you know. So I think that's hard.
At least I'm not saying Pokemon. All right, I'm not hitting you with a Pokemon and the Pokey and the man and the thing where the guy comes out of the thing.
Yeah.
I do get annoyed every time the Sacred Boys mispronounce Goso Yotai, though. It's like, dude, they keep or even
they mispronounce that.
They keep saying Goso Yotai. I'm just like, guys.
Oh, Yotai.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, yeah, like Colin doesn't say Naruto. There, he always says Naruto. But to be fair, I'm gonna hit you with a be fair. In one of the actually in multiple of the Naruto 360 games, they say it wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Even worse, there's a mission where you're delivering ramen, and the guy calls him Naruto. He's like, deliver the ramen as fast as you can, Naruto. And it's like not even close. It's like this is an official game.
Yeah.
So they didn't give a fuck how they said it.
That's like the Persona 5, like on Takamaki, you know? Like, oh my god, dude. Stop, please. Anyways.
Yeah, Colin kept saying Luffy instead of Luffy. I'm pretty sure he's joking though. But it's still funny.
I mean, he's definitely never even seen one. I've at least seen a bunch of episodes of One Piece. I respect it. I got
he probably
Luffy
knows
back
what
here.
It is though, like a picture.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. It's like I don't think he's ever observed it except in print. Like he's seen people talk about it.
Yeah, and to be fair for Colin, you know, like it like I didn't know it was pronounced Luffy until like years ago too. So it's like because I just never heard of. I just don't talk about people. I don't talk about One Piece with people. So. You know?
I was gonna try and grab the Luffy statue, but that's also hard to get.
You think anyone in Washington? You think anyone in Washington D.C. watches One Piece here in Washington D.C.? You know?
Yeah, man, at Otakon or whatever the fuck you went to.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, where I went actually this weekend. Yeah, that was another thing this weekend. I stopped by Otakon. You know.
Otakon, yeah. Oh, it's the Jump Force one. Oh,
yes.
Nice.
I bought the collector's edition just for this. I didn't want that game. I didn't like the game, not at all. But I wanted this with fucking Naruto. Amazing statue. It's Naruto on a street light, dude. Okay, like this fucking rules. Yeah. This is one of my favorite pieces in the entire collection. I did not like the game at all. I don't even know if I took the Steelbook game with me. Like when I moved out, I might have just left that there. The statue's what I bought it for. Same with I have the Suicide Squad special edition Blu-ray set because I just wanted the Harley Quinn statue. I liked that movie quite a bit though, but I just wanted the Harley Quinn statue. Sure. Same with this. I just wanted this fucking sick ass statue.
Yeah, it's a good statue, man. Now. 3 of the goats right there. Yeah,
it's incredible.
Love it. Gene, OtakuCon, is that what it is?
Otaku convention. This is a convention that
I kept thinking Otakon. I was like, was this like a fucking Metal Gear convention or something like that? I was so confused.
It's actually the convention that Otakon is named after.
Oh, is it? That is crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
Kojima saw that and was like, oh, I'll name a character that. It means otaku. So when he says it means otaku convention, it's referring to the one down the street. So.
Damn, that's crazy. What the fuck? So what'd you do there?
Nothing, just goon at cosplay girls, and there was a Xenoblade meetup, which is cool. Which is so funny because they had the whole hour to themselves to do the cosplay photo shoot, and they just hung around for 5 minutes, and they're like, okay, we're done. And then they all started to scatter. I'm like, what? We just got here, dude.
No social. No socializing.
It's very like antisocial, man. like that's the thing.
I can
Like,
believe
these are
it.
anime nerds and they're Xenoblade nerds too. So it's like
extra level.
Yeah, there's like an extra layer of like antisocialness. So like I'm there like meet people, hang out, and like talk Xenoblade, and like everyone was
it's a
just like gone
convention.
or whatever.
That's what you're supposed to do, man. Well, that's a big part of it. Meeting people that have the same interests as you.
Yeah, and it was a bummer too because like a lot of people who I met like were like super nervous around me too. They're like they literally said like, "Wow, I've never been around like someone like famous before."
Oh my God, it's Gene Park of the Washington Post.
Dude, they sounded like I love them. I love you guys. If you guys are listening, you know, like it was awesome meeting you. But you know, this I'm just a guy. You don't have to be nervous around me.
Yeah, we're all just fucking idiots, dude.
Yeah.
Please don't ever be nervous to talk to us.
Yeah. So that's why I'd always like open like, oh, do you want a selfie? I'm like, yeah. Is that could we? I'm like, yeah, cool. No problem, dude. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know,
cool.
I love taking selfies.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, it is the convention that Otacon is named after. This last year I went because all the Final Fantasy folks were there. You know,
cool.
Not only Ben Starr, but you know Kitase, you know Hamaguchi, the Rebirth guys,
yep,
and the 16 guys as well. So it was my birthday last year, and I got to have dinner with them for my birthday.
Oh, sick! That's cool.
That was sick. But this year, not so much video game stuff. So I just basically just went to just hang out and just buy some stuff from the artist alley.
Cool.
Yeah, just bought a bunch of art basically. So.
Can you show something you bought there, or is it NS?
Yeah.
Not for work.
I can grab something. Hold on a second.
Let's see what Gene got, dude.
Yeah.
Michael, what do you think is the percentage that's something Sonic?
Oh, I'm gonna say 40%.
I like that. That's a good number. 40%. Let's see what it could probably be. Sonic, Xenoblade, Nier. Oh, here he comes.
Expedition 33.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's see what it is.
Sorry for the delay. So I bought this YRP Final Fantasy X-2 art from my friend Eleni.
The Gold Wings, that's what they're called, right?
I guess. I forget, but yeah.
I forgot.
They're just YRP to me.
YRP.
And then this awesome artist called Ox. I forget her how to pronounce it, but I'll tweet it. But she has this awesome artwork of
Ripley, yeah.
Ripley from Alien in her underwear, looking really, really super cute. But I especially love the orange cat there.
Yeah.
Jonesy the orange cat. Do you guys watch Alien? You watch Alien? Course,
yeah, I've seen Alien.
You watch Alien, Micah?
I've seen the second
aliens,
one.
So speaking of
no,
aliens.
that I saw the second one and I liked that movie. I remember the game. You know, I didn't love the game, so it was so slow. But I liked the concept of it. I liked that if you farted, your Kinect would hear it and the alien would come kill you. I thought that was great.
Alien 1 is a proper horror movie, and it's basically about how this beautiful woman saves her orange cat, which is excellent.
Yeah.
Chun-Li.
Ooh, Chun. Yeah.
Awesome looking Chun-Li.
Classic.
And Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh, okay.
My favorite
nice.
My favorite Miyazaki film. So yeah, basically that's what I got.
Cool.
Try to look for some games because some collectors are out there. I was mostly just looking for Dragon Quest V on a 3DS, which was not there at all.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really expensive.
Yeah, and that would have been more expensive. But if that was like around like the $150 range, I would have bought it. You know.
Sure, I got that. Yeah.
But it didn't even exist. So I mean, that just goes to show like how like complete my game collection is. Like when I just went there and I was like, I don't need any of this. Actually, I'm good. So, yeah. And I also wanted a fat PS3, right? Because the fat or OG PS3 is the one that could play PS1 and PS2. And I unfortunately never actually owned one. My best friend and roommate had it, and he just took it with him. So I just don't have the best PlayStation out there.
Yeah, I have one. I got it when Game Trailer shut down. We split up all the stuff among all of us, and I took that.
And you got that one? Nice grab. Nice snap.
Yeah, I've actually used it a lot, so I'm very happy I took it. Because they are rare.
I had the sliding door PS3. I had one of the blue ones.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I love that thing. I bought it used at GameStop.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a good PS3.
I'm sad that I don't have that anymore.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have it anymore? Damn.
No.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, I just have a PS3 Slim now. It sucks.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's talk about what we're playing. Micah, let's start with you. You said you've been playing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, one sec. My dad texted me because he's technically in town. They're not here, but they're in Virginia Beach right now.
Okay.
And he was asking me if DoorDash is safe to use. I wanted to give him a prompt response.
That's awesome. That's such
Love
a parent.
you, Pops, if you hear this later. Gotta help my parents while they travel.
That's really cute. You know, I had real quick. I had a moment like that where I want to order something from the service GoPuff.
Oh, I've never
heard of that.
Huh?
No, I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Exactly. I never. So, but I saw the Uber Eats, and I'm like, why is GoPuff always like here? What is GoPuff? And they do have like a brand of chips that I want, and like, I can't really find anywhere else. So I actually literally had to Google is GoPuff safe?
Yeah, I mean, I just had to do that myself because long story short, I'm going to be adding more piercings to my ear soon. I was looking at this specific jewelry that I wanted. It was very expensive. I found it cheaper on a different website. Of course, I was sketched out by it. Mm-hmm. Googling, is this website legit? Come across a thread on Reddit of several people who ordered from it and said it's okay. But yeah, I do that frequently when I'm looking for deals on stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, gaming.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. So GoPuff, real quick. Also, GoPuff is owned by Beverages and Mo, and they're like a convenience delivery store type deal. So yeah, it's safe. It's a lot of drivers complaining that it pays low, and like people who use GoPuff never tip, which sucks. So I left a good $10 tip for my GoPuff driver.
Nice.
To deliver me a bag of chips. But yeah, my own boomer moment. But yes, Micah, your games, please.
So after playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I liked, you guys can hear the spoiler cast, but I got burnt out towards the end, as you guys know. So I really needed something completely different, radically different. So I started playing Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4, which is available on NSO. Super weird to get into it because the game does not tell you anything. Nothing. And so I found some guides online that helped me out. Goal of the game is that you're trying to improve your cities. You pick your ruler at the beginning, and each ruler is assigned to different cities. So you're trying to improve the ones you have, strengthen your army, and then later you're going to go to war to obtain more land. I think the win conditions is to have 13 cities in your control. I never got close to that. The city management portion is very dry, but it's still kind of satisfying because you're improving. It's like farming, economy, technology, and something else. I can't remember. There's 4 categories for each city, and you're investing money to improve them. And then there's kind of a Oregon Trail quality to it because random events like a flood or locust can happen, and sometimes they happen all in a row. It'll be like flood, locust, plague, like all at once, and you're like, holy shit, and like decimates your city. And there's a humor to that. There is some funny dialogue. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, but some of the dialogue's quite humorous. I chose the leader Dong Zhao, and I got pretty attached to him. I'm not gonna lie, I really tried my best to help him out to rule all those cities. But I wasn't very good at it. And once I made some big mistakes. I thought I was strong enough. And so I set arson to a nearby city. And then they immediately came and attacked me. And we just got decimated. And I was like, okay, all right, we're going to start fresh. And I just wasn't good at it. When I tried to follow a guide, though, it really got boring. Like, it was more fun when I was just dicking around and didn't know what I was doing. Once I started following a guide very closely to try and strengthen my army properly, then it was like, oh, this kind of sucks now. I respect what it is, but it's like, I don't know, it's like playing Risk by yourself. It's just not a lot of fun when you're really serious about it.
It was a Super Nintendo game, right? Or a Super Famicom game?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is on SNES. And I'll say too, the field battles, I thought those would be more fun. But the thing is that the troop numbers are so high, it takes forever. You'll be battling a dude and he's got 150 people in one squad. He'll have 3 squads deployed and each one's 150 people in it. And you are just battling and it's all right, you killed 10 people that time. It's you're taking out between 2 and 10 people per turn. And there's 300 dudes on the battlefield. It takes forever. So yeah, And I set a bunch of fires on the battlefield, and he kept saying, "We're gonna burn to death." We did. I'm sorry, Dong Zhao. I'm really sorry. I played that for like 6 hours, and I liked it. It was cool to get a taste of what it was all about. I don't think I could ever actually finish a campaign though, because it's just so slow. And then I was like, okay, well, similar. Let's try Nobunaga's Ambition, also on NSO, just to say we tried it. Mm-hmm. There's 2 of those on NSO. I tried the one that's just called Nobunaga's Ambition. And it's weird because it's much faster paced, but weirdly not in a positive way. I bounced out of this in like less than 15 minutes. I kind of like Romance of the Three Kingdoms better. The battles in Nobunaga's Ambition were even slower than Romance of the Three Kingdoms, whereas the overworld management section was a lot faster. Because at first I was like, oh, hell yeah, we're just getting through this. Like, because when you're doing the management section first, I'm like, oh, sweet. Like, they're just going like beep, beep, beep. And then you get to the battle, and you could only move like each dude 1 square at a time. And I told Colin, I was like, it took 3 minutes just for my 2 armies to meet.
That's really funny.
And then there's a choke point on the map, and so only 2 units could battle at a time. And I'm like, what the hell? We're all just fucking standing here. It was cool to check it out. I'll check out the other one that's on NSO as well, just to compare. But I'm glad I gave it a chance. I definitely don't see myself completing a campaign in either of those games, though. It's for a game I really sunk my teeth into, though, is Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark. Or I bother Colin by saying it with a Boston accent. Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark. He hates when I say it like that. After all that SNES research, I still wanted to play a strategy game, but with a normal pace and some story. So I finally started this. So far, it's great. It is a little weird to get used to all the systems because there's just a lot to this game. It's not super overwhelming, but it's just very menu heavy. Like, there are so many classes. Each character can have a class, a subclass, and then they still earn skill points for like other classes. So, like, the management gets tedious. Of you have your whole party and they have like a fuck ton of skill trees each, and you're buying skills and you're setting the skills, and then you're buying the equipment after you unlock the skills, and it's a lot of management in between the battles. It gets a little tedious. I feel myself dreading it slightly because I'm like, I got fucking and like right now I might have like 8 or 9 characters. I don't even have like a huge like roster of characters. I don't know what the limit is. And even then I'm like, it's a little tedious going through each and every character and spending their skill points every single time, you know? I find myself just banking a lot of the points between battles because I don't want to do it. But the combat is very fun. I'm really enjoying it. The story is great so far. This is a nice level of challenge. I'm just playing on normal. It's a nice level of challenge. And the game has a cool system where your allies sustain injuries if they are KO'd in battle. So then you have to either let them rest for a battle, or if you play them, they're going to be debuffed. And if they get KO'd again, they will rack up another injury. Ooh. And then you have to rest them for 2 battles for them to be fully recovered, right? So you're kind of gambling with that because sometimes you don't have enough characters that are healthy and you're like, I gotta put this guy out there, you know? Like, it's kind of like a little bit like a football manager thing in that sense. I'm like, I gotta play this guy. He needs to be out on the field. But I'm really liking that. It's unique to me. I don't think I've played something similar to that had a mechanic like that before. So yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I don't love the look of the game, but it's not a problem. You know, it's not like, oh, this is hideous, I can't play it. I just don't love it. Yeah, but I really like the character portraits are very, like when you're having the conversations and like they have all these expressions. It's really well done in that regard. Adds a lot of like, you know, body language, emotion to the game. But I don't love the look of the stages, like compared to, you guys just know I'm a pixel art junkie, right? So compared to something like that, it's not as pretty to me. but I do really like it so far, and I'm enjoying it a lot.
Cool. Awesome. Very nice.
Yeah, so that's my short list of what I have been playing to get that DK stank out of my house.
Calm down.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. The nice lady at the grocery store that I talked to, she was like, "Did you beat the game in time for your show?" Because like the last time I'd seen her, I had mentioned it. She's the one she's getting into Neopets again, and I'm like, hell yeah, maybe I'll get into Neopets again. And I was like, I actually did finish in time. We chatted a little bit about Donkey Kong today, which was fun.
That's adorable.
That's awesome.
I know. I gotta figure out how to befriend this person. I've been going to that grocery store for 5 years now, and I always talk to her about video games, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to make a friend. So for now, it's like I just talk to her whatever about the store. And it's like, all right, bye.
Yeah, it's something. All right, Gene, what have you been playing?
Yeah, embargo is up this morning. So I played Dragon Drive, the latest first-party offering from Nintendo for $20. So mind you, that should be the overarching. This game is only $20, right? I gave it 2.5 stars. Mostly out of pity because I think
it meant well.
Because it meant well, yes. Look, it's nice to see wheelchair sports being represented by a large scale entertainment company as big as Nintendo, right? It gets a high profile spot as part of its launch window, the next game after Donkey Kong Bonanza, and it controls well. Everything works just as you should, as your, so for folks who don't know, Dragon Drive is a wheelchair basketball game where you control the wheelchair vehicles. They like to call them vehicles and not wheelchairs, but they are wheelchair vehicles, where you get your 2 Joy-Cons. Grab them here. You get your 2 Joy-Cons and you drag, you put them under your side, and you have to place them flat down onto the desk or your pants. They can wear your pants. And to move forward, you have to push up. You have to lift up the controllers and drag them down to go forward.
Right.
You want to go backwards, you can push up, and that takes a little skill and everything. It's like nice to be able to wheel backwards on the court and see the rest of the playing field. It's hard to turn around, and that's the tough part. That there's no real way to like communicate, like, hey, pass to me, other than like waving your Joy-Con in the air to wave your hands. And you can't always see every player on team. It's three versus 3, right? But dude, it's so tiring to do this, dude. Like that's really the crux of it, is that like I am a 44-year-old man who's not married with no children, but also, I'm weak. I'm not I don't have strong arms, and I'm older. So as I'm playing this game, like I played for an hour with Nintendo reps, and even the Nintendo reps were like, yeah, this is pretty tiring.
Yeah.
It's exhausting because all you're doing is just doing this all the time. People on video can just see my arms just doing, but it just looks like you're rubbing your pants like over and over again. That's what it is. You're just kind of just rubbing your thighs. Just like, oh my god.
Yeah, you still got fucking pervert playing.
Yeah. I mean, it certainly does look like you're gooning with like both hands, like just doing that. Like, I'm gonna keep doing this for the rest of the podcast, just so you understand how it feels. But it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
Fucking Jeffrey Toobin was like, I was just playing Dragon Drive. You got it all wrong.
I was playing the latest video game for the Nintendo Switch 2 family of product called Dragon Drive. Drag X Drive. Drag X Drive. But you can unlock stuff, and it's just more gray stuff,
Really? So like even the unlocks aren't like more colorful?
So you can change the colors of your person anytime, basically.
Okay.
I don't know if you unlock more characters, but you do unlock like different helmets, like different wheels, like different like armor body types, but they're all always like armors and helmets and stuff like that. You can't just like have like someone with like long hair or anything like that. Like that kind of customization just isn't there. They all look like Halo ODST shock troopers, in wheelchairs. and it's $20. That's the thing. Like, it's pretty cheap if you have a good group of friends that are vigorous with their arms, and you are too. You're a vigorous young person with vigorous arms. Then maybe give this a shot. If you think that, because it's kind of fun. Like, it's actually kind of fun to like sink a basket. Really easy to do. They do a lot of accommodations. So you to throw a basket, and you just like lift it up and you just like do a little hoop motion,
Yeah.
to shoot the basket. You can dunk because the basketball court is surrounded by vertical ramps, so you can like Tony Hawk, so you can just fly up like under the basket and just dunk. And I've done that a couple times. Always feels good to do that. That's awesome, right? And then each match is 3 minutes long. Mercifully, thank goodness. Imagine if they were any longer. I honestly, I get so tired. Like halfway through, I'm just like, fuck. There's a minute and a half left. There's 90 whole seconds left where I have to keep doing this. So when I'm already thinking about that, where I'm just like, dude, I can't wait for these 90 seconds to be over. That tells you something,
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of ARMS, but like with ARMS, I was tired, but I was like, I want to keep fighting. I'll just switch to non-motion controls. Because like with ARMS, it was like, oh, I'm loving this, but man, are my arms tired.
Yes. So to answer the question, there is no option to control this game anywhere else. You can't just use a joystick to control your wheelchair person, because that's not the point of the game. The point of the game is to master these Joy-Cons and dragging and driving. I think the biggest issue is ergonomics. These things fucking suck to hold because they're so skinny. The Joy-Cons suck to hold and just drag and drive all the time, because your hands are just like this, squished up together. So it's not fun, Doesn't feel good because of ergonomics, And then you have to press the shoulder buttons to pass, so you press both shoulder buttons to pass. So that just doesn't feel good when your arms are you're like a T-Rex with your little arms like this, and you're just clicking over and over again. Doesn't feel comfortable. I try to kick back on my chair, my little theater chair, and lean back and see whether I can just like sit back and play like this, and just, but you can't do it because to be able to brake, and braking is very important. Otherwise, you're just rolling along, To be able to brake. If you can't brake, you're just kind of rolling around, and it's gonna be like that sketch of like that poor kid in wheelchair flying off the cliff or whatever.
Oh yeah. The Paul Rudd sketch.
Yes.
See, I was thinking of the lady on Seinfeld. Her wheelchair breaks so much.
We need to start laughing at this.
Those are comedies. Well, Mac and Me, do you guys? I think it's like the Japanese version where, like, at the end of the movie, the kid gets shot by a cop.
No, that's crazy.
It's fucking hysterical. Because he's in the wheelchair and he gets shot and he just slumps over.
It's like when Drake got shot on that show.
On Degrassi?
Yeah. That's why you end up in a wheelchair in the first place, right?
I spoiled that for Mike Huber.
I've never seen Degrassi except in clips.
Yeah,
like I've never actually watched it.
I've only seen him getting shot, of course, especially during the Kendrick beef. But
yeah.
What was I talking about?
Break it.
To break, these things have to be like flat, like at a 90-degree angle.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it's not going to read your input, your shoulder buttons as braking. So like so that's why, like, when I played with Nintendo, I was playing here on my desk, like here. I hooked up the Switch 2 on my monitor over here, and I started doing that just so I can brake more efficiently. But if I'm trying to brake like in my lazy boy chair, that's tougher. So I got to be sitting up and proper, like with my back upright, and just like just caressing my legs and braking and properly braking, because I can't lean back and I can't just like be braking at like a 45-degree angle. The controller won't fucking register it, which is weird. I don't like that. So this is not a game where you can just kick back and like it's so funny that like I'm usually like the guy who's like, oh, I love games, 10 out of 10, blah blah blah. Like this is like my second game in a row where I'm just like, oh my god, this is not working out for me. This isn't Mind's Eye, far from it. That's why I gave it a solid 2 points higher than Mind's Eye, right? Mind's Eye gave 0.5. Everything about this game works. Everything works just fine. It's just the core concept itself is just not great. At least for me.
What we need, you know how people have like the racing setups and like the pedals and everything? What we need is for someone to rig up a wheelchair controller. Because just if you actually had free spinning wheels, think how sick this would be.
Dude. Can you imagine going to someone's house and they're like, "Yo, check out my fucking drag and drive wheel."
I don't think it's any worse than having a racing setup. No offense to racing setup users. I don't think it's any weirder than having fake pedals.
That would be fucking crazy. Like,
Bradley, are you a racing setup user?
Check out my fake wheelchair.
Your racing setup? No, you Bradley.
No, I don't have a racing setup. But can you imagine?
He's got a racing setup in there.
No,
I come home from a nice date, my able-bodied self, ready to bang this beautiful woman that I came home with, and she's like, "Why do you have this whole wheelchair in the middle of your thing?" I was like, "Oh, this is for drag and drive."
Yeah, a drag and drive setup with like
I'm just saying,
wheelchair.
If you had some sort of free spinning wheels, like the chair is stationary and the wheels are spinning, and like you could use that as the controller instead, I think it would be better.
They should make a Labo for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you should. You should make a Labo for that. I'd put it together.
It could work as a Labo, yeah, but yeah.
I shared a clip with you guys of Eric getting shot and Mac and me.
Yes.
Dude, the fucking like the mall behind them blows up and it looks so bad.
When he gets shot, he's like, ah.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. What?
We used to watch this at work. One of my coworkers at the IT office would just put this on. And we would just watch this kid get shot.
Dude, yeah, this is an actual movie. It's fucking insane.
Oh, Mac and Me's fucking crazy, dude. Fucking nuts.
But Gene,
yeah, I believe this was cut from the American release.
Yeah. Gene, Dragon Drive, what's it got going on content-wise? You said you could unlock some cosmetics. Are there different modes and stuff like that? Any sort of longevity?
There are different modes. You can do 2-on-2.
So it's very, very basic, like mode shit.
It's extremely, extremely basic.
Yeah.
There are mini games that you can play in between matches with the rest of your lobby. Racing, wheelchair racing around the track. There's obstacle courses. There's like a big old jump rope that you have to like navigate your wheelchair around or like under, time your boost right.
And that sounds like it would help you in the actual matches later. Like, you're racing, you're doing obstacles. It sounds like that would help you with your steering and everything.
Yeah. It'll definitely, you're 1,000% correct. Yeah, it definitely helped with your steering to be able to speedily move around the court and everything like that. So like as I'm doing it, I'm just like, oh, I'm getting the game. I'm actually like passing like skillfully and like doing stuff. Like there is like a meta here that you can actually master. I just don't want to do it. That's it. It's tiring,
Yeah.
I'd rather play like the hardest. I'd rather play Returnal, because at least at least I'm not like breaking my back over it or something. But yes, there's mini games. There's a racetrack. There's another game where you can catch the. There's a cannon that'll be at the top, and there'll be a ball to shoot down, and like you all have to like go catch the ball. Like you're at a bride's or you're at a wedding trying to catch the bouquet. And the ball is just bouncing around, and there's all these obstacles in the way to try to catch it and everything like that too. So it's Nintendo. Nintendo does fun things with like the controls that they have, but that's about it though. You definitely get about $20 worth of content, really. And yeah, you can unlock like cool helmets, but it's like I don't want to. So yeah.
Some of the listeners wrote in about this.
This is great, Ryan. I love this one.
Alex Bolin wrote in. So I played a few hours of the Dragon Drive test jam this weekend. The best thing about the game is the ability to taunt the opponent with a jerking off motion after draining a three in their face. Thanks, Nintendo, for allowing one-to-one hand tracking when lifting the Joy-Con off the table. Aside from being able to jerk off in a game decent depth to the core, there's a decent depth to the gameplay core mechanics. I don't see this warranting a purchase without dedicated servers, tournament setups, or really any other deep game mode options. I see it getting stale near instantly.
Alex, you have a very, very fair review. That is an awesome review, honestly. Yes, it is cool to be able to jerk off in your wheelchair. It is cool to be able to wave your hand around and go up to your teammate and like give them high five. You can do that. Yeah, that's fun, right? If that sounds like fun for $20 for you, and $20 is not that much, let's be real. $20 is now a meal these days, right?
That's true.
So if that seems like it's not the worst way to spend money. It's even if it is not something you want, right? If you surely have people that you can play and have a few pickup games or drag and drive with, then maybe it's worth it. If you really are looking for multiplayer reasons why to play the Switch 2.
Sure.
But yes, and you correctly say there is decent depth to the core gameplay mechanics. There is a decent game here. They made a whole game out of this, and it's good. But I just don't want to play it. So that's why I'm like, dude, if you have the friends and you really want to play a multiplayer game and this idea sounds cool to you, and you have again the vigorous arms to do it, then add a whole star to my review, 3.5 stars, boom, or even a half star, 3-star review. Not bad out of 4. Not a bad game, but I only gave it a 2.5 because I can't play this. It's just exhausting.
This seems like a good game if you're a college kid and you have a bunch of stoned roommates, then you could have fun playing that.
Beers, weed, get some friends around,
Absolutely. Because I'm just remembering, like, one of our favorite games to play at a party. It was on Connect. It might have been like UFC. And if it wasn't branded UFC, it was like a boxing-ish type game. But like, it was horrible. But at a party, inebriated, it was amazing. All right, because we're all like, "Oh my god, you demolished him!" And it's fucking like a horrible game, not even remotely good. But it was fantastic at that time.
The Uncharted Wolf wrote in about this as well. Punching Up Crew, I am here to report that I played the Drag and Drive playtest, and despite relentlessly making fun of it since its reveal, I hate to admit it, but I had a ton of fun with it. The art style is still devoid of life, and the controls are insane to get used to, but I started getting super into it and felt a tiny bit of the Nintendo magic with it. I still wouldn't say the game is worth $20, and I don't feel good about liking it, but if you're a fan of arcade basketball games, grabbing this game on a discount might be worthwhile.
Discount?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be a discount.
Everything you've told me about this game, I'm just like, nah, I wouldn't spend $20 on it.
That's the thing,
And
because
max.
like, it would have been fun. It legitimately, it would have been fun for the three of us to like be like, yeah, well, let's set it up and play together and like record it. But I don't really want to spend $20 on it.
This would have been another good pack-in thing to have, or something like that. Because like, who's getting fucking hyped about Drag and Drive? Let's be realistic here. Some people, not a lot though. Like, people are gonna forget this game exists, probably.
I mean, the look of it is the biggest thing for me. The art style is just not fun.
It's not.
Like, like we workshopped it in 5 minutes in a previous episode where it's like, man, if they had a choice of like an outdoor court, or like it's just anything, because the different scenes they could do, like you're in like a city court, and it's like, like a back alley basketball court, chain net, like there's feelings you could evoke in people of nostalgia for. That's what my childhood court looked like, they could have done so much with it. And it is just like, it's so, why are there robots playing wheelchair basketball? Like, it's weird. It's just weird.
But yeah, as his write-in says, Uncharted Wolf says, it's fun. You can have fun with it,
Yeah, I'm sure it's fun. Like, is it fun for more than an hour?
No.
Okay.
That's the thing. When I played on Friday with Nintendo folks and other games journalists, and I had fun. I dunked on some games journalists. Always a good time, right? Yeah. I was like, yeah, eat that.
Your outlet fucking sucks, bitch.
Yeah. I started jerking off in their face, No, I'm kidding. I didn't do that. But I was dunking on some games journalists and some Nintendo employees, and we were passing and shooting and coordinating and everything like that, and being on game chat, and it's fun. And then I realized like, 20 minutes has passed. Wait, I still got to play for 40 more minutes. Fuck. Okay. And they're like, okay, well, let's try these mini games. I was like, okay, so a change of pace. So you're like racing around. It's like, okay, that's pretty cool. And you go back to the game, and like, oh my god, dude, all right, well, we got to do this again.
It's like gym class all over again.
It is a gym class, and I would rather play real basketball than play this.
Jesus.
Because real basketball is fun.
Yeah.
You'd be less tired playing real basketball as you're walking around on your legs.
I would be a lot less tired if I was playing real basketball. Yeah, and even if I got more tired, I'm getting like a good sweat out of it, as opposed to, just making my triceps just a little bit. I don't know. I don't even know what you work out. Nothing. No muscles are flexing.
Maybe you do, though. Maybe somebody's going to show us the 30-day body by Dragon Drive, and they're going to be like, I got buff in 6 weeks playing Dragon Drive, and it's going to be this whole thing. I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, I had a very vulgar description to say it, but I won't repeat it here.
What do you mean? You can't say that and not say it.
You cannot do that to us, Gene.
Well, it's what I told you guys in the Discord. It's like...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. It feels like I am doing something sexual, and it's very just exhausting. Like, imagine doing that for an hour. It's tough. Yeah.
I got a little more respect for Riley Reid, I gotta say.
Oh man.
Riley Reid. Oh my god.
I couldn't think of any other names.
I was like, oh, is that someone who plays like basketball in a wheelchair?
Holy shit!
She works just as hard.
Yeah. She's Riley Reid, the gold medalist in wheelchair basketball. That's why I was like, oh, okay, yeah, good for her.
Oh, I can't wait for someone to make that meme in our community. Someone's going to stick that famous picture of her face on a basketball player.
But yes, that's Dragon Drive. I recommend it if you meet all the criteria of having good, strong arms. You're into giving those arms feeling tired and enjoying good controls and decent basketball gameplay.
Yep.
But yeah, $20. I think it just meets that price. But damn, it'd be a lot more attractive if it was like 15 or 10,
Yeah.
And welcome to our Cinnamon Pack-In. So
yeah. Dragon Drive these nuts, dude. That's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
I ain't playing that shit.
I'm always thinking about what Micah said too about maybe they didn't give any juice to the character designs because they know that this is just an experimental concept that they just need to throw out and see what happens, which makes a lot of sense. But boy, with some nice character designs and some cool unlockables that are different than helmets would have helped with in terms of at least incentivizing you to play it a little harder and better.
Yeah, because even I'm not saying you put Luigi in a wheelchair, okay? But you could have given us Mario and Luigi colored tracksuits, Daisy's orange and yellow outfit colors. I mean, it's just, I'm not asking you to even give us characters. I'm just asking you to give us outfits.
To be fair, that could still be there. I haven't unlocked everything, but the problem is I haven't unlocked everything because I don't want to play this game. That's the thing.
Well, and it's just... What we always can say is what they're selling to you. What are they presenting to you? What I've been presented so far is a very gray, sci-fi-esque color palette, and I'm not really into it. If there's more in there and they're keeping it deeply hidden, it'd be like having Animal Crossing and they don't show you any of the furniture or any of the cool stuff you find. It's true. just animals walking around a town, and I'd be like, I'm not buying that.
Here's the thing:
if they hid everything that you unlock, everything, it'd be so bland.
Yeah, and I do know what some of the deeper unlocks are because I saw the Nintendo employees use them, and I know what they are, and it sucks. I don't want to unlock that. I don't care. And maybe I could if it was a game that didn't make me tired all the time. That's the issue.
There's no campaign, right, or anything.
Oh no. Okay. You can play against bots, which is cool.
Yeah, I hope so. At least there's something. Yeah. Yes,
you can play against bots, and there are different levels, different challenge levels of bots, and you can get trophies for beating those bots too. And there are achievements too for the Colin, for the people who are specifically like Colin and also want to play wheelchair basketball.
Yeah. It's like, why couldn't you like put in a campaign in the thing where you like, I don't know, you start on like your fucking shitty team and you work your way up to beat the ultimate team, like some Mighty Ducks story going on here. Or
I
something.
thought you were gonna say like you start out getting paralyzed and then you join the wheelchair basketball team.
Dude, that'd be insane.
I want the origin story.
Yeah, the origin story, man. You really got to change your life. It's like a really dramatic game or something like that. Oh my god!
Yeah, like it's like fucking like Remember the Titans level.
Yeah, your character was an
like
alcoholic
drama.
after and everything. Yeah. Holy moly.
Yeah, there's no story mode or anything like that. There's no what was the Smash single player mode again?
Subspace
Emissary.
So yeah,
there's no Subspace Emissary for Dragon Drive.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just looked up the embargo notes for the spoilers. So I'm not going to talk about what the spoiler is.
Spoilers,
dude.
Spoilers.
There's a spoiler warning for the final unlock, and it's like I don't want to unlock that. I'm not. Don't worry, I won't talk about it. I won't even unlock it. I'm not even going to bother. So don't worry.
You know what? The silver lining I'm hoping for this game is they put one of the characters in Smash Brothers. That'd be fucking awesome if they put a Dragon Drive character in Smash. So make that happen. Yeah, they could.
Yeah, Smash has weirder characters. Smash has weirder characters, honestly.
You bet. Like one of your taunts better be the jack off thing though. Like it has to be, or it's a fail.
Yeah, the up taunt. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Just quickly for me, I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, very slowly. I had not played through this game in over 20 years. And with 3 remake coming around, I decided, sure, I'll revisit 2 because 2 was my least favorite out of all of them. And it has been fun. I've liked some things about this game more. Raiden is still a little bitch to me in this game for most of it so far. He's a little whiny. His whole conversations with Rose are very lame and everything like that.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
But the controls are also kind of cumbersome. They took me a long time to get used to, but now that I'm starting to click with everything, it feels very good. The villains aren't nearly as cool as some of the other past Metal Gear villains as well. I do love Fat Man. He's great, but they're not as good as like Foxhound or anything like that, or even Cobra Unit. I do like the mechanic they added about like the pull-ups and stuff like that. I think that was really cool. They put that in Twin Snakes later on, so that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Big Shell is an interesting environment. I do really like the claustrophobic spaces you go through that game. That's what I missed out of 5. 5 had like nothing like that, so I got mad at it. But it's really cool, really tight spaces. There's some cool like AI shit. Like the enemies are really smart, actually. Seeing your footprints, if they're wet, they can find you with it. With that, you bleed a lot. If you get shot, you start bleeding. You got to fix it with a bandage. All that good stuff. There's a lot of like weird little Kojima things in the game, like in the tanker, the intro of the game, the ice cubes there, you can watch them melt in real time, where it's like it doesn't fucking matter, but it's really cool. You can do that. There's a thing where if there's like a photo of like a model on like a locker, you can hide in it and have like a conversation with Otacon where he like suggests that you're jacking off to it, which is very funny. Just a bunch of weird Kojima shit in that I really like. But man, just going around putting people to sleep with the trank gun or snapping someone's neck is fucking awesome, and I still love it. A little too much bomb diffusion in the first half of the game, but I'm having a great time overall with Metal Gear Solid 2, and I'm looking forward to finishing it and kind of reevaluating it when I finish it, because it has been such a long time. It's been such a long time I forgot like what most of it is playing it. Like I don't remember what's coming up, so it's been really cool. I remember a few moments.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I remember a few moments here and there, but it's been that long, like I just don't remember playing through it at all. So it's cool.
Yeah, it sounds like you didn't like it at first, and that's why you just haven't touched it like since.
Oh, no, I did not like it at all first. Dude, I was so mad when you were not Snake in it.
Yeah.
And Snake's just there. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I not Snake here? Why am I this guy righted? It
is a deep betrayal. I remember that feeling like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I would just say,
yeah,
what are we doing? And like my roommates, it was my roommate's game. Like he was a huge Metal Gear fan, and he bought the game, but then he went to class. And I decided to just fucking skip class because fuck school, right? And I just played the whole game through. And then he came back from class and he saw on the TV Raiden. And he was like, why the fuck are you still playing this game? Who the fuck is that guy? He was so mad. And like, and I was like so far into the game. And I just looked back at him and was like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't know
man.
what this is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I am enjoying it more than I remember, so that's good at least. I don't know
it
where
aged
it'll
very
rank.
well, I think.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know where it'll rank. I remember the end is where it gets really crazy, so I'll see how I feel at the end. But it's always good to Metal Gear games are all fucking good though. At the end of the day, they're all still really fun.
Also, are we knowing? What
Yeah,
are we playing?
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah. One more thing. For what are we watching? And for people who have been following my Twitter, I watched because you mentioned Ice Cubes. You made me remember. I watched Amazon Prime's War of the Worlds, starring Ice Cube. The movie that famously had 0% on Rotten Tomatoes for a few days, and now is like 4%. Have you guys heard of this at all?
Yeah. I sent you that Metal Gear meme about it.
Yeah. Have you guys watched it?
No, I've seen a bunch of clips of it. This looks like a fucking movie that was filmed in COVID.
It was
5 years late.
It was absolutely filmed in COVID during lockdown. It's really funny because like it's the War of the Worlds, the aliens happening, and then like you see Ava Longoria like just like screaming, just like shaking her phone, like oh my god! And, like I just think about like how hilarious it would have been to film this, where they're just like outside and just like shaking their phones, like oh my god! It's just, like, that's what it is. The entire movie is 90 minutes of Ice Cube looking at a screen and reacting very poorly to what's going on. The acting, Ice Cube is a great actor, but his acting here is abysmal. This is not a good format for him, where he has no one to play off of. He is just reading things. Oh my god, dude, his line reading is so bad. There's one moment where he's reporting to the president and the secretary of defense, because he's the only guy working at Homeland Security during this time. Like everyone in Homeland Security is off. And all the power grids and the internet is down, but for some reason, everything that Ice Cube is using is totally working fine, including Facebook, WhatsApp. That's a whole other thing that I'll talk about later. But like when he reads like what's going on in the world, like he is reading so slowly and terribly, like he almost mispronounces analysis as like analysis.
One take.
When he is reading like a slow and developing reader. Like he is tracing the words with every word on the page with his finger, where he's like I'm reading the write up here. He's like, I am here to report that I play drag and drive play test. And despite relentlessly making fun of it since its reveal, that's how he reads a lot of the lines. It's hilarious. When he thinks his son died, he goes, oh my god. It's like he sees a woman getting vaporized, and he's like, oh my god, it's so funny. But the worst thing about the movie, or maybe the funniest thing, is that like it is an intense advertisement for like the Billionaires Club. Every social network works. Facebook, WhatsApp works because it's so resilient through the end of the world. His daughter is in pain and injured during it. So he commandeers a drone and finds a Tesla across the street, and he's able to hack into the Tesla and tells his daughter to go across the street, across the alien warfare, and climb into the Tesla so he can drive her away to safety. And then most famously, towards the end, they need to upload a virus into the server. And then they ask Ice Cube, "Do you have a thumb drive?" And he says, "I don't got a thumb drive. They don't let thumb drives in a secure location like this." And then his son-in-law, his daughter's baby daddy, is an Amazon Prime driver. And he says, "I have a thumb drive here. I can get it to you with Prime Air. It's a future delivery." And there is an extended, like, I kid you not, fucking like 5-minute sequence where he is well, not only before he does that he tells Ice Cube, you need to order the thumb drive on Amazon.com. And then Ice Cube goes, this is nuts. And then there's a whole sequence where we watch Ice Cube type in Amazon.com, search for thumb drive, click on the SanDisk thumb drive, put it into his cart to confirm his address, place the order. It goes through the entire process of ordering Amazon like none of us has fucking ever done it before. But it's like showing to people, but this shit's on Amazon Prime. We're already watching it on Amazon Prime. What are you doing advertising something that we already have to us in such meticulous detail? It's crazy. And then so he orders the thing, and then now he can deliver the thumb drive to Ice Cube across Maryland down to Washington, D.C., to Homeland Security, weaving in between alien fire, which for some reason the aliens are firing this tiny-ass drone that they can see, even though there's fighter jets everywhere, but they realize, like, oh my god, this thumb drive that has nothing on it has to be killed. And I kid you not, the fucking drone crashes. It's all spoilers for Water Worlds, by the way, but I'm sure none of you give a fuck, right? All of these clips are going viral anyways on social media, so I'm just going to talk about it. But if you really care about Water Worlds, click off, I guess. The drone falls down to the ground and is on its back, and then they see a homeless person. And they're like, ask that homeless person to flip over the drone. And then they say, he probably doesn't have a phone. And they say, oh, don't worry, everyone has a phone. And then, of course, they hack into his phone because you can just hack anything in this world. And his phone is working, even though everything's not working, right? This homeless person has service. And then they ask him to flip over the drone. And he says, what, are you kidding me? And then they said, the government will give you free internet for a year. And he says, what, so the government can track me? And then they say, no, just give him $1,000 Amazon card. So they fucking forward him an Amazon gift card for $1,000, and then he fucking goes into the street to flips over the drone.
Sounds awful.
We used to get upset when, like, the Transformers movie had a can of Coke in it. I hate this fucking promotional shit. And it's like, this is so far beyond. Dude, so far beyond.
It's like Zoom. Also, the Secretary of Defense is like, get on Zoom. Oh my god, I'm on Microsoft Teams now. Get on Microsoft Teams. It's crazy, bro. It's like every company, including the news media. The Washington Post is in on it. The LA Times, New York Times, Fox News, BBC. We're all in there too. It's like the movie had no budget. It was just all sponsored by companies.
That's crazy.
That's basically what it is.
Oh, yeah, I'll never watch that. Sounds awful.
You should watch it. You should definitely watch it. It is 90 minutes. It depends. Like if you can't laugh at that and have fun with that, then don't watch it.
Yeah, it's like
I think it's hilarious. So I'm glad that I spend my time watching it.
Spend my time doing anything else, I guess. I don't know.
That clip, the clip I saw on Twitter, and it's probably that you retweeted it, Gene, and it's Ice Cube's, like a clip of Ice Cube just being looped as he's reacting to the news around him, but it's the same facial expressions, just looped. They didn't actually have him react to the three separate things happening on the news. They just kept showing the same face, and then they showed it again, and then it showed it again. And I was like, that's my video. That was actually my video. I pointed that out. I was like, dude, like they loop his reaction shot 6 times across like 10 seconds, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. I was like, dude. What?
You actually have to try, dude. Like when the daughter is in a Tesla car during the alien invasion, and then they switch the camera to like in front of the car, and it's like the nicest traffic DC has ever seen. Like what? Like you can't. They didn't even bother like changing that at all. They just like filmed DC traffic, and they're like, oh, this is good. Just put it in the movie. It's fine. You know?
Yeah. Sounds awful.
And for some reason, they decided to release it 5 years later. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. With no promotion. They put out a trailer 2 days before the movie came out. Yeah. Incredible stuff. Anyways, go watch War of the Worlds. Sponsored by Jeff Bezos and Amazon Prime.
Your boss, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. This is why I'm saying it's good. You know? Yeah. The gun is in the back of my head right now. You know?
Say it's good.
Yeah.
All right. Last news story here we got for the week is last week on Thursday, there was a Indie World Showcase. Just showing a bunch of the indie stuff. I'm just going to read what was shown there. We can talk about any of the games if you guys want to. Mina the Hollower, which got a demo out now, which launches on Halloween. Well Dweller. This looks like a bird Metroidvania. It looked cool to me. Not a Micah game, though. Coming 2026. Neverway, a nightmarish life sim RPG game. Looks Zelda-ish 2026. Oh, yeah, that game looked kind of cool. I remember that. Herdling, which looked like this game where you're escorting a bunch of, or you're herding a bunch of like weird spiritual kind of animals through the wilderness. Could be cool. Then we had Is This Seat Taken? This looks like a fun little puzzle game where you have a bunch of little shape guys with faces and you move them around to make them happy, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it looks cute. Little Kitty Big City is getting some updates, I guess, from, let's see, a free update, customize your cat. New areas to explore, learn skills from dogs. Photo mode later this year.
Oh, wait, you can customize your cat now? No shit.
Yeah. Content warning. This is a friend slop kind of game, like Repo, that I actually played this with like Dustin and Ben like this. It's one of those games you go out there, but you record a bunch of weird shit happening, like spiritual or supernatural shit to get like views on YouTube and stuff like that. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon is like a little side-scrolling racing game. Looks kind of cute. It looks like Trials almost. 8 players. Winter 2025. Ball Pit is an auto battler survival roguelite. This looks kind of interesting to me. You're like on a grid basically moving the whole time. It's an auto battler, so think like Vampire Survivors and stuff like that. But there's some other stuff in there like building your own town. So that's cool. And Glaciered is a weird looking you're like a weird hideous seal thing swimming around RPG kind of game. Like a prehistoric looking thing. I don't know. It looks like a big skip for me, but maybe someone will be into that.
See, I saw that and was like, Brad's going to play that.
No, I'm not playing that. Then we had just a bunch of quick, small, like little montage stuff. Oh, there's UFO 15 coming to Switch as well, that came out last year, so people liked that. Micah, was there anything on this list that looked interesting to you?
That Is This Seat Taken actually caught my eye. Yeah. That I do want to check out. There were other things that, like you said, with Well Dweller, at first I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And then I was like, oh, no, not for me.
It's not for Micah.
No, and then it was the same with Neverway. I just hated the color palette. I was like, I just don't want to play like, this dark ass game. It might be great. It might be fantastic. I was just like, I just don't love the color palette. I just don't see myself looking at that for an extended period of time. But Is This Seat Taken? I absolutely want to check
looks
out.
Cute.
So
it looks like
that looks
clips.
really cute and really fun.
Yeah, it looks like Snipper Clips energy, so I'm all about that. Gene, anything for you on here?
I am about to order Little Kitty Big City.
Okay, there you go.
Because I did not know that you can add because it looked like a fun game, right?
Well, make sure it's for the update. I don't know if the update's out yet.
So update's not out yet. It's August 27th, so that's fine. I'll just get the game and be ready. I'll just get it on physical.
Okay.
But that looks cool. Mina the Holler, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That is the headlining game. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm very, very excited for that one. I think that's about it, really.
Cool. Yeah, Mina for me, Well Dweller I'm into, Neverway I'm into, and Is This Seat Taken are kind of my most exciting ones for me. So some cool little stuff there, a little 15-minute show. So if you want to see it, it's on their YouTube channel or Nintendo of America's YouTube channel. You can check it out yourself. All right, guys, let's end the show with some write-ins from the audience. If you want to write into the show, I post a thread every Sunday on our Patreon calling for your submissions, so keep an eye out there. Write that for Dustin. Okay. This is from Seth Zetner. Hey, Punching Up crew. I was wondering what your thoughts are about checking out games from the local library. I recently found out that ours has brand new games to rent out. They even started having Switch 2 games available. So far, I've played Silent Hill 2 Remake, Raido Remastered, Octopath Traveler 1 and 2, and I just started the Switch 2 edition of Bravely Default. I'll ultimately still buy games I really want day one, but this has been a nice alternative to trying new games without breaking the bank. After finishing Octopath Traveler 2, I immediately pre-ordered Octopath 0. Anyways, keep up the great work. Cheers. Yeah, I know some colleges have this stuff. I actually never really messed with this kind of stuff, but I know people who have. What about you guys? Did you ever check out college games or anything like that?
I've never rented games from the library. I will say, though, that I know for a fact that some of our copies of Habroxia will be going to a library. And so that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I'm a big fan of the library. These days I interact with it though for ebooks primarily. Like I'm using our local libraries use Libby, so you can rent ebooks and audiobooks from your library. It's awesome. I got too many books with like crumbs and shit in it, and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. But no, I've never rented games from the library. I don't know if our local one does that. I'm gonna check in though, just to see, because I need to renew my library card and you have to do it in person now. So I'll report back if they even have that at ours, just for the fuck of it.
Yeah. Any thoughts, Gene, on this?
No, I used to rent comics from the library, but
cool.
I haven't been to the library in a while. That's a great idea. I'm so glad that games are just being rented there.
Yeah, that is cool.
It really sucks that libraries are just not being supported or funded. Like it really is like contributing to the downfall of society.
No one likes to read anymore.
Yeah, no place to read, no place to engage in cool art. Again, Rido, you got Rido remastered from the fucking library, bro. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I got mine from Amazon. You're like a way more cultured person than I am. So shout out to you, Seth, for checking that out.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm in DC. I'm sure my library is huge here, but I've only gone there to vote. So
yeah, I haven't checked out my local library in a while. I'm curious about that. I should take a look.
Yeah.
All right. This is from D-Nugs. Hey, Donkey Punchers. I'm writing in regards to last week's episode on the release of the Atelier Ryza trilogy compilation. For way too long now, the series has been dismissed by everyone. I have played only the Ryza trilogy, and I do not find it to be a Gunnar bait.
Oh, bullshit.
I love these three games because they are... Hold on. I love these three games because they are JRPG comfort food like Dragon Quest. The Ryza trilogy is simple, classic turn-based battling with some interesting alchemy woven in. I usually hate crafting, but Ryza series hits differently. I hope you all will... one of you will try it. I'll hold hands with Ryza, shout out and listen. All right,
Mike. Her name's Ryza Stout. All right.
Ryza
First
Stout.
And foremost, you tell me it ain't Gunnar bait. Okay. She's got these teeny little shorts on that is squeezing the bejesus out of her thighs. Okay. And then now, to be fair, they throw stuff in for the ladies. There's this guy who's wearing a weird crop top. Let me say a man in a crop top is wrong, and I hate it. No shirt or shirt, but you can't do a crop top. Don't do it. They throw that in there for the ladies, and that's whatever. But it's like, this is... Don't tell me it's not Gunnar bait. Don't fucking tell me that this isn't Gunnar bait. I mean, we all went, when Atelier Yumié was announced, we all went to the official website and were shocked at the character art. Okay, all of us. We did that live on the show. That might have been a summon sign.
Yeah,
I thought
maybe.
Colin was there. But we all went to the official website and we're like, holy shit. And you Google Atelier Ryza, like, this is fucking absurd. This is absurd.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not a good game beneath all that, but like the fucking cover of Ryza 3 is her big ass thighs.
If it's like Gunnar bait, it's just be like, yeah, who cares? It's like
you're allowed to like.
Yeah, just be okay with it being Gunnar bait if it is.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay to be a Gunnar.
I'd rather you be into a Gunnar into this kind of stuff than some other fucking shit out there, all right? So you're doing just fine.
As long as you're not gooning to Sonic and like Rouge the Bat, this is much better. At least these are people.
That's probably half our audience.
Don't talk about Rouge the Bat though, man. Come on. Come on now. Don't do that. Now you cross the line, Micah.
Not my Rouge the Bat.
Yeah.
Can I say though, Rouge the Bat takes on a whole new like flair if you've ever heard like the Nancy Drew games, it's the same voice actress.
Oh,
and then
really?
when you hear it, she also did a voice in this America's Next Top Model game. She's the main character. And once you hear it, and it's just so funny to think of like fucking Nancy Drew as Rouge the Bat. It kind of ruins it a little bit.
Yeah. Listen, D-Nugs, just be a Gunnar. It's fine, dude.
And I still might try it. I did say on the last show that I might check out Atelier Ryza. I still might. But I'd need a demo, because if it's as easy as Yumiya, I don't want it.
I mean, here's the thing: to label something Gunnar-ish, right, or Gun adjacent, is for me, and maybe for this fella right here, they think for D-Nugs, maybe gooning implies that you're just like you're gooning to the game. You're just like, again, gooning means that you are so focused on your masturbation session that nothing, like the world, like melts away, and the only thing that matters is whatever you're looking at, and like you finishing to completion, right? And
I love this. It's like, is there like a Rhodes scholar? He's like a goon scholar.
Yeah. But so I'm looking at Atelier. I don't know the series, but it's like I want to defend them that it's not Gunnar bait, because like but it's quite sexy though, right? But like you're probably not masturbating to it, so it's like it's okay to like sexy games that are pushing towards a sexy image. You know, it doesn't need to imply that you're gooning to anything, but it is like it's sexy. You know, maybe not quite Stellar Blade, but her boobs are out there. There are a lot of thighs. You know,
there's a lot of jiggle physics. Yeah. I feel like jiggle physics is. Here's the thing: Uncharted 4, Drake's wife is attractive. But she ain't flip-flapping and jiggle-jamming all over the screen, all right? That's the difference, all right? As soon as you introduce jiggle physics, I feel like you've crossed into, now you're baiting people. And maybe, okay, not all people who play Atelier are gooners, but many gooners are going to play Atelier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with jiggle physics, it's like, Drake's wife, whose name we don't fucking know because who fucking cares? I forgot.
Elena?
Yeah.
Elena Fisher.
I don't like her very much, so it's fine.
I didn't like her at all either. Chloe.
I wanted him to marry Chloe.
Yes, Chloe's my girl. Chloe's the best girl, absolutely. I was so mad that he ended up with Elena instead. But Elena Fisher isn't going to have floppy titties because she's got like A cups, But Atelier girl, she's got like big honking floppy boobs, so like it's gonna be realistic to flop around.
It's not Elena specifically. Chloe isn't flapping around either. She's got a juicy J-Lo butt. She's got a J-Lo butt.
She got but her boob, but she's wearing tight pants. They're not gonna be jiggling, But her boobs are like B-cup.
You're kind of proving the point though. Because that's not gooner bait. They could have made her jiggling and jostling all over the place. They didn't because they were like, she's sexy. But she's not gooner bait, And then this is like, we want them flapping and flopping.
It's because Neil Druckmann is a coward. That's why, I know you're listening, Neil. Give Chloe big honking boobies, like D plus, more than that.
They won't do it, dude. They're cowards. Yeah. Western dads are cowards. Christ.
When he designed Abby, he's like, what if we went concave? What if they were just all nips and no tip?
God.
I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah.
I don't know. Tell you, I guess Gooner, who cares, dude? It doesn't fucking matter. Just play.
Gooner approved.
Yeah, it's Gooner approved, dude. Who cares? You want to play a game with a chick with big titties? Go for it.
It's sexy. I can't deny that. It's clearly meant to attract the male gaze.
Yeah,
so.
It is. And just go read the Amazon reviews, and like there are so many of them saying like game's fine, hot characters. There are it's half the reason why I was like, I don't even know if I want to play this because the reviews are not helpful.
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of people saying it's hot.
Yeah,
and I'm like, well,
you can't really deny that then, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's They are picking up what the game is putting down. Yeah. That's what I'll say.
Don't worry, women goon in their own way. That stuff.
Absolutely.
Women are crazy.
Romance novels, dude, ridiculous.
No, dude. Okay. I sent you. I sent it on the Discord like a while ago. That bar pub encounter visual novel. You get freaky with that old man.
Yeah.
And there's a very weird screenshot where he's like licking your leg, and it's like a first person point of view, so it's like he's licking your leg.
Yeah,
I mean that they put that shit in there. Women go nuts for it.
Yeah, that gotcha game that's huge. Love in Deep Space, dude. That's a Gooner game for women.
Oh,
it's like a Gooner game, big time for women.
Big time. Is Uma Musume a Gooner game? The horse race girl game?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't played it. Dustin's played it though. He said it's bad.
Of course, Dustin's played it. Dustin is all over that immediately.
Yeah. Here, I'll send you a picture.
Well, if Dustin's played it, then it is a Gooner game then. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it's like the anime? It's like it's based on real racehorses, right?
Yeah. But they're all
so fucking silly.
They're all cute anime girls. It's an anime, and then the game is a video game adaptation of the anime.
I saw a clip like where there was a real race where a horse, like the favored horse, lost the race because it started like trying to bite another horse while it was still in like the stands, whatever the thing before you start, and they did that in the show. Where they had like the favored horse girl to win the race, like started like yelling at the person next to her, and I'm like, I love this idea that you're taking real life horse racing lore and applying it to this anime about horse girls.
That was actually really funny. I did not know that makes anime even funnier. I think I might just watch the anime instead. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to play it, but I would check it out.
Yeah, it's a gacha game, so I'm like, I'm good, but you know.
All right, let's see here. This is from Silence Do Good. Hey, Slippy Micah, Peppy Jean, and Falco Brad. What's your history with the Star Fox franchise? Do you think there is a chance we can get a new game on the Switch too? Thanks. I'll hop in my R-Wing and listen. Let's start with you, Micah. Star Fox. Any history?
No, and I really don't. I don't like it.
You don't like Star Fox? We're going or have they talked to each other?
They freak me out. I do like to yell, do a barrel roll.
Yeah,
I do like to yell that sometimes.
Your Reddit brain, of course you do.
But no, I've never played it. I don't like it.
Okay.
It's not a Micah thing.
Okay.
I hope you guys get one.
It's aliens. It's aliens. It's all aliens. It's all aliens. So.
Yeah, there's no humans.
I don't know, man. It's a little too into the furry category. Fox kind of freaks me out.
Dude, furries ruin everything, man.
Because it's my fear of mascots is what's really hampering this. You guys know I'm afraid of mascots. And what does Fox look like? It's like a fucking guy in a suit. I don't like that.
Okay.
You can't be a guy in a suit. You got to be an actual little fox standing up.
Okay, fair enough. Gene, what about you with Star Fox?
I'm a Star Fox OG, baby. Played it on a Super Nintendo back when it was a Super FX chip. I played that and Stunt Race FX, my GOAT racing game. Love that game. Also available on the eShop. I should play that, actually. It's crazy that I don't play these games. Star Fox was mind-blowing. Star Fox alongside Donkey Kong Country were like games that you can show to like Sega Genesis kids, and you're like, you don't have this. And they're like, I have no counter. You're right. That shit's awesome, you know. That was when the console wars were really, really good, you know. And Star Fox is one of that. I love Star Fox Adventures, the Zelda-like for GameCube.
I hated that game.
I love that game.
I never finished it.
Yeah,
but I thought it was so fucking boring at the time.
Okay. I don't want to say I loved it, but I really enjoyed it. I thought
you enjoyed
cool.
playing it. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed playing it. It is kind of boring, you know.
I would like to revisit it, Gene, but I don't remember thinking it was good at all.
I would like them to revisit the concept of a Star Fox adventure game where you can fucking fly around in your goddamn plane too. That'd be cool, you know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And there's a Ubisoft game called Starlink where you can actually play as
the Star Fox thing. Yeah,
you can play as the Star Fox R-Wings there too. Unfortunately, you can't get out playing, but you can play the R-Wings there, and that's cool. Star Fox 64, also loved it. Perfect shooter game. It's crazy that, and of course, Star Fox for the Wii U. I played
Zero.
Yeah. It was not good, but only because of the controls. Really, actually the rest of the game was fire, except that you have to use the goddamn Wii U gamepad for it.
For the drone parts too.
It's a drag and drive situation, man. Like the game's good, but the controls are really what's killing it, you know. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it anymore. You know, I didn't like Twilight Princess because of the Wiimote controls. I didn't like Skyward Sword because of the Wiimote controls. When I played the Skyward Sword remastered, I loved it because they took that out. You know, when I finally played Twilight Princess without the Wiimote, I was like, "Oh my god, this is like a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 game." You know, so I just fucking make a Star Fox game where you control with your regular ass controller, and you're boosting, and you're shooting, and you're throwing bombs. You know that's like Nintendo's really great about their IPs, but I think that they're overthinking Star Fox, where they're trying to make it too innovative. You know. Like I'd be so mad if like the new Star Fox comes out and like the only way you can control it is by dragging and driving the controller on your mouse pad. Yeah, like I would just like kill myself after that.
That's such a Nintendo thing. Yeah, you have to play this one weird scheme.
I was like, just let me use a pro controller. Let me just play like a regular video game, and just make a space shooting game. It doesn't need to be complicated. You know, just make it. It's fine.
Just make it. Yeah, I agree with you, Gene. For me, Star Fox, like Eugene, I played it on the SNES around the time it came out, and it was mind-blowing, like you said. When you look at it now, you're like, holy shit, this runs like trash. Because it does, but it looked really cool back then. I loved Star Fox 64. Fucking played that game a lot. So good, dude.
Perfect game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. And after that, I really fell out of the loop with Star Fox. I haven't really played a lot of them. I played a little bit of Adventure. Like I said, I rented it and I wasn't too big of a fan of it. I know there was Command Mission, I think, on GameCube, right? There was another Star Fox game on GameCube. I forgot what it was called. I didn't play that, or was it Assault? One of those two. I didn't play those, and I know there was another DS one I didn't play either. Because I never heard really great things about them. So it kind of like put me off from playing them. Honestly, if I was Nintendo, I'd go to Bandai Namco and get the team that makes why can't I think of it, what it's called? The Jet game, Genes. Why can't
Ace
I think
Combat?
of it? Yeah. Ace Combat. Have them make a Star Fox game.
Yeah, we talked. I think you suggested that actually too. Yeah, dude, just get the Ace Combat team.
Just do that. Have them do that. They know what they're doing. It feels like Nintendo doesn't know what to do with Star Fox, in my opinion. They just don't know how to tackle it. Just let someone else fucking make it, dude.
And the great thing about Ace Combat is that like Ace Combat is a sci-fi series. It is not trying to be. It is not Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's not trying to be a jet plane, a fighter jet simulation. It is a very arcade game. It takes place in a sci-fi universe with fake countries and fake stuff. The chatter between the teams are great and very much reminiscent of Fox and Peppy and everybody just blipping at each other, but except they're just talking regular languages. It is they got the Star Fox DNA that through and through. You fight some cool robots and mechs and stuff like that in that series. You can easily just translate that and just give them just let that team, the Ace Combat team, run with it. It'll be so good. And like Bandai Namco and Nintendo are playing nice, especially with the Xenosaga series, right? Xenogears. Xenosaga and Xenoblade, right? I'm praying that those conversations are happening. That would be a dream team game right there.
Yeah.
Star Fox and Bandai Namco.
It's just like, you know what would be a fun little thing is for the next Animal Crossing, have like a Star Fox expansion like that. You can have fucking one of those guys live on your island. They'd fit right in. Speaking their gibberish again. Yeah, it'd be great.
1,000%. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah.
Come on, Nintendo. All right.
Get it together, Nintendo. Even
get it together, Nintendo.
A lot of other stuff too, but you know, more Star Fox at least. You know,
give Star Fox a little love.
Yeah.
All right. This is from Justin. Hi, everyone. Longtime patron, but just started listening to you all a few weeks ago as I was able to find a Switch 2. I played Switch 1 a bit until my wife took it over to play some games alongside me on the couch. But it's been years. As someone who primarily plays on PS5 and Xbox, my biggest issue has been with the A, B, X, Y button positions on the Pro Controller. I am constantly pressing B instead of A and Y instead of X, and so on. Then I go back to Xbox, and it's just as much of an issue now. Do you have any tips for navigating between Xbox and Switch to keep things organized? Anyway, I'm loving the show, and you'll have a great dynamic together. I feel like this is a problem that everybody has.
Oh, yeah.
Hopping back and forth. No, there is no solution. It's just fucked, man. That's just what it is, and you just got to kind of try to memorize it. Because it's like,
it's Microsoft.
Nintendo's was first. Their layout was first.
Nintendo's was first.
So Xbox really fucked it up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah. No, I struggle so much when I go between consoles. And these days, you know, I'm primarily playing on Switch. It was a lot worse when I used to rotate between all three consoles more frequently. Now it's like there's a couple Xbox games that I might play per year, and I'm usually on Switch. But just playing like one Xbox game and then going back to Switch, I'm fucked for like a week. All right. It's just one of those things. Like there really is no like easy way for me to just immediately go back to it. I always just have a period of like I keep hitting B and I just backed out of the whole menu and I got to start over again. Like it happens every time. The only thing I really just try to do is to just play one at a time. So like when I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance on Xbox, I just wasn't playing anything on Switch because I didn't want to get the buttons all backwards in my head. And when I'm playing Switch right now, I'm not going to get to Xbox until I'm like, all right, I'll play this right now. I just try not to play both at the same time.
Yeah. What about you, Gene? Anything?
I get X and Y mixed up the most, definitely.
Yeah.
A and B, no problem. I can figure that out, but I always have to constantly remember why to run in Super Mario. You know, so it's like, and you're not playing Nintendo, so X is on Xbox. Okay, I'll press X. You know, like I always have to kind of mentally do that. But that's because I played a lot of Super Mario World on Super Nintendo. So that's where I'm able to kind of train my brain to do that. But otherwise, yeah, it just sucks. And stupid ass Microsoft for changing that. Trying to be different.
Yeah.
But trying to be different, but using the same fucking letters,
I know the same exact ones on the alphabet. You couldn't choose different ones.
Yeah, right. Because if they just went for symbols or something like Sony did, maybe they did little pictograms, little wingdings.
Yeah,
all right,
wingdings.
They could have done wingdings. That could have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's actually the future. If we got the Xbox 720, as the successor to the 360. Right. It would have had the Wingdings controller. It was patented. People, this is a little known fact. It was patented. People found the files. They burned up though in 9/11, so you can't find them again.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to PlayStation. They use original symbols. The sacred symbols, if you will.
Yes. Yeah.
So shout out to them. They didn't just rip off Nintendo, and Xbox is like, well, what if we just flip the letters?
Yeah, what if we just flip them around? Same
and we make
letters,
them colorful.
Yeah. Oh, genius. And the Super Famicom was colorful. So all they were is like, oh, well, why don't we just do what they do in Japan then?
Which isn't a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie. I do love the black Xbox controller with the colorful buttons.
I do like color. I like colors.
All right, it looks good. It's a
good
buttons. Look.
Got that right here.
It's a good looking controller.
This is my custom Xbox controller. It says Gene Park right there.
Oh,
hell yeah, dog!
And I made sure that I made the buttons as colorful, the most colorful one. So this is as close as I can get to like a true Xbox controller with my name on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already like scratching on the thing. It fucking sucks, dude.
Oh, I was so bad. Treble chewed on one of my controllers. Now, in like 15 years, I'll be like, oh, how sweet, a memento. But at the time, I was like, God damn it, Treble! I can't believe you did this to me.
I got the white ones too. Very colorful.
Hell
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like candy. It looks like those the dots. Those dots candy on the paper.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks candy, but like cool aesthetic.
Yeah, it looks like Skittles or M&M too. It's great. So yeah. I do wish that the Switch 2 did that though, man. Like, why is the Switch 2 like so dark? Trying to be edgy like PlayStation. Come on.
They wanted to be mature. They're like, oh, we're not kids anymore.
Or the graduating from colors, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm still upset that we don't have colorful Joy-Con options for Switch 2 because despite how expensive they are, the moment that they when they had the pink and yellow set for Switch 1, I was like, take the money directly out of my wallet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. And
I
did. Give me some colorful Joy-Cons, man. Instead of raising the price on the old ass Switch, how about you release some new accessories for revenue? Because I'll buy them.
I know.
Yeah, have we considered this?
I'll
give you some money.
I can't wait to see whatever Animal Crossing version they do, because the colors they use for Animal Crossing are so nice always. So
yeah,
that blue and green.
Animal Crossing Crocs. I haven't forgotten.
Did you pre-order them?
Crossing Crocs? Not yet. They come out on the 26th. Please when pre-orders start. So reminder
get on
for
that.
The listeners. Yeah. I have the tab open in my browser still, so I won't forget. But remember that, listeners. August 26th, if you want the Animal Crossing Crocs.
Yeah, I want to see a picture of you grilling wearing those.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to try and get them. I'm going to try.
Yeah, got to get them. All right, this is from CJ. Hey, the Chad Brad and the LSM Gooners. I have a question about Donkey Kong. I don't have a Switch 2, but all the Bonanza talk has me wanting to play some DK. I have Country Returns on Wii, but never actually played it. And I always wanted Tropical Freeze on Wii U. I want to get the remasters, but what should I play first? I think Brad said Tropical Freeze is better, but should I still play Returns? I love the original Country game. Would also like to hear Gene's answer if he can spare a minute from owning fools on Twitter and getting them to delete their account. And Micah too, if she has anything insane to say. But after what she's posted the other day on Twitter, I'm not sure that we need to hear from her. Thanks, guys. Okay.
Do you guys know what he's talking about? Did you see that picture?
No, what did you post?
No, I don't want to know, actually.
No, you're gonna know. Everybody's gonna. I'll send it to you. It was you do the talking, Brad.
Okay, so
tweet, put it in the chat.
Here, CJ, this is my question for you. Do you plan on playing both of them or just one of the games? If you're gonna play both, sure, just start with Returns and go to Tropical Freeze. If you're only gonna play one, my answer would be Tropical Freeze because I think it is a much better video game. Gene, what do you think?
I have to echo that, but only because I think Tropical Freeze is great. I haven't finished yet though, and I never play Returns. So take my advice with a grain of salt. I'm only echoing Brad basically. But Tropical Freeze is great. Fun. I just haven't finished it, but
it's still fun and worth playing through, but it's not nearly as good as Tropical Freeze.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you're just gonna play one, do Tropical Freeze. If you're gonna play both, start with Returns because you progress.
Oh my god, dude! It's fucking Micah's tweet. Jesus Christ!
What is this? Where did you post this, Mike? I didn't see it.
God,
I put it in the chat here.
Okay, let me see this.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, get me a honey bun while you're out there, and it is an obese woman wrapped up in like shrink wrap.
No,
like a honey bun. That is insane.
No good.
I've had that photo saved in my phone since 2018.
Holy shit!
That's so long.
Yeah, someone said, Jesus, Mike had this meme saved in a folder and waited all this time to use it. And you responded, since 2018. Tom Sweeney said, I'm blocking you.
He didn't.
Yeah, I know.
He did not. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. All right, good Lord. Final write in here from Crafton Bacard. Hey, Brad and the Freaks. Wow, I don't think you guys have been called that before. Any excitement?
Not on this show.
Yeah, not on this show. Any excitement for Daemon X Machina, Titanic Scion? It releases in less than a month. Did anyone play the first game? I liked the demo, but did not think it was worth full price, so I waited for a sale, which was pretty much never came. The previews of the sequel had me a little skeptical, but what's cool is that this whole game comes on the cartridge, not a key card. This is a rarity, and I'm probably going to pick it up just for this reason. Seems like a pretty lame reason to buy a game, but these are the times we live in. I know it'll probably not live up to Armored Core 6, but like Gene says, sometimes it's good to play a mid to bad game from time to time so that we appreciate the greatness of games like Donkey Kong. Gene, are you going to play this? I know you like mech shit.
I shall. Daemon X Machina, I think you said the demo you didn't really like. The gameplay is awesome. It's a simplified Armored Core. It's made by it's made by former devs on Armored Core. And they left From Software because they were upset that they couldn't make any more Armored Core.
Whoops.
So they basically went off and did that, and it's like, oops, they made
Armored Core 6 is back. Yeah.
and it's fucking bloody fantastic, right? Yeah. Armored Core 6 was amazing. And Daemon X Machina was like an attempt to kind of like simplify Armored Core because Armored Core is very confusing and very
it's very in depth.
Yeah. But you still get a lot of the same customization. You still have to think about, your arms and your legs and your different weapons. I think it's just like the actual action is more simplified.
Mm-hmm.
I never finished it because I thought the game was awesome, and there's some awesome boss battles, like really, really cool, like almost as cool as Armored Core 6, right? The problem is that the story is fucking terrible. It gets so much in the way. This is such a crazy comparison, but like I could stomach Mind's Eye's story better than Daemon X Machina, because even though Mind's Eye is technically a worse written game, like moment to moment, like it doesn't waste as much of my time as Daemon X Machina does. And Daemon X Machina isn't really saying anything or doing anything that's interesting at all. And then there's just so much story to click through. That like I just avoid all of it. So like as I'm doing these missions, there's no context. Now, Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion looks a lot better. Seems like that they understood that the story sucks. Seems like that the cutscenes needed a little bit more sauce, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very excited for this one. Actually, I've been thinking about going back to Armored Core, but I'm thinking I'm gonna wait and see what this does, because don't sleep on this. These are Armored Core guys too. This is another team of Armored Core devs. Probably worth checking out, and the graphics are great. The cel shaded look of the mechs, fantastic.
Is this Switch 2 only?
Yes,
because I know the first one came to PC later.
It did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's it for the show, everybody. Thanks for watching and listening. We greatly appreciate it. Before we go, Micah, Gene, anything you guys want to say? Or no?
Cold cut night.
Cold cut night. All right, dude.
Gonna go make some sandwiches. Very excited.
Cool, dude. Awesome.
We were just talking about McDonald's, so I think I actually just ordered some McCrispy's chickens strips.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Need that chicken. I haven't had McDonald's in a good 2 months, so.
Yeah, I haven't been to McDonald's in a while. We always go on Christmas Eve every year That's like our Christmas Eve treat.
McDonald's?
We go to McDonald's. Yeah.
Sure,
because for Colin's family, it's fish day where they eat the 7 fishes and he don't like fish. And I like fish, but it's a lot of fish. So I kind of eat some of it. I'm not trying to eat all fucking 7.
Sure,
so always after fish day, we go to McDonald's. And that's our little thing.
Cool.
I actually like the fish fillet at McDonald's, so it's
I've never had it. I've always been too scared to order. I love the commercial, the classic "Give Me That Filet-O-Fish" song.
Mm-hmm.
I still sing that sometimes.
Oh my god, yeah. Why? It's just a fried fish. What's so scary about it?
Because it's for McDonald's. You know, I trust them for chicken. I trust them for beef, but a fish, I'm not so sure. You're an islander, Gene. You know, fresh seafood. It's the key. The best fish is fresh.
That is true.
Scares me a little bit.
That is true.
And I'm not anti-frozen fish. I love a Gorton's Fisherman, frozen fish fillet.
Mm-hmm. Look, you're not wrong. I literally would go to the docks not only to buy cocaine, but also to buy fish. Fresh fish. Fresh caught fish, you know, fresh caught fish is definitely the most delicious, you know.
Oh, dude, yeah. You're leaving the docks. They're like, "What'd you buy over there, son?" You're like, "Fish." And they're like, "That's a good lad." And then the other hand, the cocaine.
A bag of cocaine, behind him.
I got an 8-ball in my back pocket too. So I'm ready for anything. I was ready.
Yeah. All right, everybody, we're out of here. We'll see you next week. Take care and goodbye. Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is a product of Last Stand Media and Colin's Last Stand LLC and is proudly recorded in the USA. The show is written and hosted by me, Bradley Ellis. My co-hosts are Gene Park and Micah Moriarty. The show is edited and produced by Dustin Furman. All of Last Stand's theme music is by Ramon Narvaez. Punching Up, along with the rest of Last Stand's media shows, are fan-funded on Patreon at patreon.com/laststandmedia. The following names are at the producer level on Patreon, our highest tier, and we're grateful for your kind contributions and generosity to our independent endeavor. Thank you.